Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night review here with the crew. And we start our shows off now with these amazing special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Szerdy is with us tonight. Nathan.
Get Szerdy!
Can you believe this, bro?
Bro!
What's up?
How you doing, bro? Good to
Good,
see
man.
you.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Back
Look at that
from
comic wall
Chicago.
behind you. You were showing us your comic wall before the show. And look at that X-Men 1, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that.
I've also got, hold on, let me show you really quick just to see. There's the first appearance of Black Canary on a cover. Her first appearance is technically before this, but this is like the most sought after one.
Mhm.
I also got it signed by Joe Giella.
Oh, wow.
And then first Supergirl, Hawkman 81. Here's the first appearance of Cheetah for DC. Livewire's first appearance.
I love Livewire.
May's first appearance. Harley Quinn, of course, signed by Bruce Timm and Paul Dini and Rick Burchett. But that one wasn't verified, so.
It's okay. That's okay.
We can't all be perfect.
We trust you.
No, that's great,
awesome.
man. To see him on there, to see actually slabs on your wall. Because
and then
so many comic people think it's not like the, oh God, why grade them? It can't read them. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I like everything, so.
Yeah. Williamson's up here, tons of people.
So
Silvestri. I've got 16 signature on the Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. What are the what is the reason for all the signatures? Just anybody that worked on the show? Or
man, I was like a signature whore. No, so yeah, on that one, it's everybody that worked on it. Like I've got Darwin Cook, Sam Keefe. See, they're all here.
I know which one it is now. Okay,
yeah.
I see which one it is. That's awesome, dude. That's a perfect book for that.
Jim Lee are on this one. Brandon Peterson, J. Scott Campbell, Tony Beddard.
We were talking about your love for an artist that I love too. He's one of my favorite artists, Mark Silvestri. I think that Silvestri's X-Men art, especially what was that run with Sinister that he did?
Yes, I know that that was one of my first books too that I ever picked up. I was a punk little kid, teenager at the time. But yeah, I know the exact ones you're talking about because I have one of the ones. I don't know the exact issue number, but I could pull it out of a lineup,
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah. His Deadly Duo though for Batman is like a masterpiece.
I love those X-Men covers that he did during that run.
Yeah.
Because they were cinematic. Like he actually they looked like movie posters, each one of them, the way they were set up. And there wasn't anybody doing that in comics at that time. And they're fantastic, man. I actually, what's funny? What's funny is I sold a set of them to Drew from Wanted Comics on one of my live sales not too long ago.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
But he's super talented. He gets migraines like I do with the lights and stuff like that. I wanted to go up to him at San Diego this year and just tell him what pills I've been taking and stuff just to try to help the guy out. Because I heard he doesn't take anything. And dude, if I'm at a show all weekend and I don't have my sunglasses and hat and stuff like that, it's cold sweats, the shakes and fever, and then I want to throw up all weekend. It's not good.
Well, we might. It's funny. I don't suffer them as bad as you do, but I'll get usually 1 to 3 a month, and they're just hardcore. And my dad's the same way. My dad's worse than me. And
oh wow.
the crazy thing about migraines, and we'll have to talk about this offline, but one time. But the craziest thing about migraines is that they still can't really figure out why they happen.
No one can relate unless they get them.
Yes.
Like it's just that brutal. Like you have to be in a room. It's like pitch black and like,
yep,
just not fun.
Yep. But okay, so we do this with every creator we bring on the show. Yeah. I got this weird thing. It's one of my major collecting niches. You know what I mean? Like how we all got certain things we collect. I love collecting creator firsts. So I have this list that I've been creating for 10 years now. It's a living list. It's on the internet, and anybody can add to it. But it's like all these creators' first works.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So we got to ask you, what's your first published work in comics?
Okay, so there's two different. It depends on if you're talking like indie, and I mean indie as hell, or if you're talking like actual books. Because I think it was Gen 13 20th anniversary cover. It was like the 80-page book was my first like published official.
What was that? Gen 13?
I'm sorry, Danger Girl, not Gen 13. Girl. I apologize. Wait, I'm looking at my library. Hold on, I'm seeing if I have it here.
See, this is the type of stuff that our viewers love, going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking. I don't see it though. It's a thick. Girl, so it's got a thick like spine, so it's easy to pull out.
That's what she said.
No, I don't see it.
Well,
sorry, that sounds so wrong.
No, we'll figure it out. But
these are covers I've done. Like this whole.
Oh my God! Hold on, look at this, you guys.
Broken down too into like what title it is.
Bro, that's so cool.
Yeah,
that is so cool
built for my closet though. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just some of the ones I've got here because then we have another like storage facility that's got air conditioning. That's got a bunch more over by Maggie, who basically runs all my stuff.
Okay, so what was the indie work?
Man, I gotta find it. I know Maggie would know because she knows that stuff off the top of her head. But it's basically this girl. It's like pinup-ish girl, and she's got like $20 bills, and there's a tree of money basically behind her. And I met this guy at Dragon Con, and he's like, "I want you to do a cover for me." And I had not done the first cover, so I was jumping at any chance to do anything. And I was set up in Artist Alley back when the Artist Alley was in the bottom floor of the Hyatt, and in Atlanta, I think it was the Hyatt, but anyway, one of the main host hotels. So but that's how that stemmed from.
How many copies do you think are out there?
Man, I don't know if he prints them on demand or not. I honestly could not tell you because I don't know many people who even heard of this book, but I will find it and I'll try to post it in the comments for anybody that's interested, though. That is the cover, though, right there. Yeah.
Hell
Danger Girl.
Nice grab, Big Leg, bro.
Mama.
Yeah.
Right? It's a great cover.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, you guys found it? Yeah. eBay. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, right there.
Luckily, you signed it for somebody.
Yeah, right?
So yeah. It had your name in the title. And so
that's
it awesome. Looks thick, but.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's like a 90-page. So it reprints like issue 1 in color and finished. And then it reprints all the pencil work that Campbell did in the second half. It's really cool.
So was the Indie your first cover, or was the Danger Girl your first cover?
So the Indie would have been before the Danger Girl.
Okay.
So but I just don't. Off the top of my head, I do not recall like title and everything.
Well, you're gonna have to now come back and
I will
comment
post it in the comments. I promise.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. If any of you guys want to find that watching the show, there is a link for it below. We have a bunch of people that have been helping out. There's 24 comments I got to go through, which means there's been 24 additions or people helping me figure stuff out. So it's really awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So okay, what is your niche collecting thing?
My niche collecting thing?
Yeah, like the weird thing that you collect.
Oh, the weird thing I collect. Ooh. I love original art, but man, it's getting expensive now for one. But I love first appearances too. Like the most recent first appearance was the Wonder Woman #6. And then I got a Daredevil #1. And so like those probably like not too weird, but you know, like I've got some animation cells,
Oh, that's cool.
a few statues, you know, stuff like that. I'm trying to think what's weird though. Nothing too weird. I don't collect like toenails or anything like that, you know. Like,
What's the most expensive thing you've bought in the last couple of years?
ooh, dang. Probably, I'd say like in recent years, probably the X-Men
Yeah.
#1. This one, literally.
Yeah, that's
That one's not a cheap book,
a monster.
but and then like the Hawk 181, the Black Canary, probably like top 3 most expensive. And then I've got like originals, like I've got Marini and stuff like that. I got them at New York for the Black Hat.
Oh wow.
And then that guy.
Wow,
Oh,
are you
man,
kidding
what
me?
the
Hold on,
hell?
hold on, hold
Holy
on.
shit!
You just got this whole show to just.
Oh
my
my
God,
god,
dude.
And then this is a Franny. If you know who Franny is, it's all watercolor.
that's beautiful.
And then she used gold foil too for like the detail work and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's
awesome.
badass, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like,
That-
yeah, I've got like statues and
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
yeah, and then Aunt Lucia signed these, and his signature is phenomenal. Like, I don't think he
Yeah.
gets enough like love for his signature. Like, he's one of those guys who has like one of the best signatures, though.
That's
Yeah.
super cool. I don't think I've seen that done like on a leg of a statue. That is
Yeah,
badass.
so like I talked him into this. Check this out. So here's the Zatanna, and then on the back, he wrote her name in reverse.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that's
Great
cool.
That's
signature.
fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. On the skis of Batgirl too, he did where is Batgirl? The skis. Hold on. The snow one. I don't know if I do. Sorry, not Batgirl, Killer Frost. He did it on the skis on the back on each one.
Wow.
He did Aunt Lucia's ski company. So
That's cool,
Yeah.
dude.
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
really
is
cool.
Cool stuff.
dude.
Tell us the story about the Hughes piece. How'd that come about?
Oh, so funny enough, I actually have 2. One's a Zatanna, but I'll tell you why I have 2. This is the reason why. Because this is the second one. The first one is Zatanna, and he put the first one I did in his sketchbook too. It's Zatanna holding her hat, her magic hat, over her chest though. And for Adam Hughes, you don't see any boobage.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, it didn't feel as much like Adam Hughes. I know it sounds ridiculous, but but luckily as an artist, you travel. So like at the next show he was going to be at, and he was reasonable. Like the price was like $1,000 at the time. And so I just jumped at the opportunity to get a second one because I knew like there's no way he's going to do it a second time. Like this time I'm going to get full Adam Hughes. And sure enough, like they even put Spider-Man in there, like biting his finger and stuff. Like
That's
give
amazing.
me a break, man. So I was
Yeah.
like, no, I got to take this opportunity. And like his wife recognized me the second time. She's like, wait, don't I know you? And I was like, yeah, I got this Zatanna, blah, blah. She's like, keeping an eye on you. Like, she wasn't going to let me do that again.
Yeah, she's good.
But no, I just needed that one that looked like his stuff. I couldn't believe they covered up Zatanna. Like he liked the sketch. I like the sketch, but this one is definitely my favorite of the 2. So
yeah,
it earned its prominent spot on the wall for sure.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous. So
Yeah, he's continued inspiration. Like there's a lot of artists like Williamson, Silvestri. You know, I think everybody has something you can learn from. It's the artists who have got that ego that just think like they're God's gift to art. I can't. If they see a style they don't like, then they're terrible, you know. But I think everybody has got something you can take away from. Like everybody, Peach Momoko to Bruce Timm to you name it, Hughes, Rick Burchett, everybody, Jim Lee, even Rob Liefeld. Like I know a lot of people give him crap, but dude, the dude's he's been in the industry. He's been killing it forever. And like it's not like nobody was like just picking up his books because they didn't like the way he drew things all the time. Like there was still a line work quality to his lines and stuff like that. They just had an appeal regardless. You can argue about it till you're blue in the face about, style and hands and feet and stuff like that. But You know, the man still made his mark regardless. You know, that part you can't argue with.
You're in a group of a bunch of Liefeld fans, man. That's
Oh,
who
good.
we love. Yeah.
Good, yeah.
So I gotta.
It's like everybody complains about him. Like there's a lot of people.
They only complain now, Nathan. You know, it's like I worked at a comic shop when his shit was popping off. Nobody had a problem back then.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like as a kid, when I saw his work, I would actually pick those books, man. Like I was like, no, this is awesome. Like I don't care. Like say what you want, but like, I mean, not you guys, because you guys couldn't get it, I think. But there are just a lot of people who give him a lot of hate, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like you're not this successful in the industry. I think the guys who are the most successful can get the hate the easiest. Like movies like Titanic, for as a reference. Like people give it a lot of hate, but there's a reason it was number one. You know, there's a reason, like, you know, those people hit like the top. So
yeah, totally. I got a text this weekend from Leg sending me Rob's link to his Youngblood 1 sale, which was, I mean, we talked about it on the industry show the other night. It was like a monumental moment, in my opinion, for comics to see. You know, here's Rob back doing Youngblood again. He's doing it the way he wants. The Hollywood Reporter did a story on him flying out to the printer to make, to pick up the books and make sure they look good. And, you know, that is a game changer right there, I think.
Yeah. He was a gold apple today. So
yeah.
That's cool.
Badass.
That's cool.
You know, and he's been doing these live sales, which, you know, let's talk about that for a second. What's it like in the world of comic live sales? I mean, you've taken part in a few, I imagine, now. So
yeah, I think that's just part of the evolution and growth of the industry as far as that goes. Making it more accessible that way. But just because a lot of people now with kids and everything else, like, you know, you don't have to leave the house anymore. Comic-Cons can easily become a thing of like just not necessarily like completely the past, but it's making everything more accessible by having it be able to stream live from things, you know, like MegaCon in Orlando to San Diego, you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
So, yeah. The only thing you can't stream from is C2E2, unless you bring your own Wi-Fi hotspot. They don't do like the vendor Wi-Fi option like MegaCon gives you. Like they don't do that. It's just, you know, everybody's got Wi-Fi.
It's the reason why so many people are just going back to their hotel rooms and setting something up in a hotel room, you know, to do it. So
yeah,
it's smart. You know, it's very smart.
It is. Yeah.
I witnessed it. I think for the first time. It's not the first time I witnessed it, but it was the first time I realized how good it is for somebody that's a retailer or an artist. You can make a really good, nice little chunk of change, and give something special to your fans that they usually don't get. Right? They don't have these type of moments where the artist is signing books or drawing little. And they can buy it from their house, which is amazing.
100%. Like we were on Friday night. We had talked to one of my friends. I won't say names because I don't want to make anybody sound bad.
Yeah.
But like especially without their permission, kind of deal. But like they had done $300 on all of Friday, and I was like, that is a terrible show, especially if you're paying for hotel, gas, food, etc. Your booth price or table price. You know, you're already out thousands of dollars. And so on a Friday night or all of Friday to only make like $300, that's not a good position. And they drove, like, it took them at least a day to get there. And so like on Saturday, we were streaming with somebody, and I don't know if they're friends of yours, so I'm not gonna name any names, but like I invited this artist to come with us, and they made 3 times more than they made like all of Friday, basically, in just like 2 hours of hanging out. We did some jam sketches, like Miko showed up as well. Wow. And we just hung out, and each of us did some stuff, and we sold some stuff, and we invited Ryan too. He was at dinner, and we were like, get your butt over here. And but anyway, he didn't show up. He sent us a video though saying no.
What was
That was
C2E2
it.
like, man? How was it this year?
C2E2 is good. I hadn't been there in like 3 years, so like from anybody who doesn't do it consistently, like I think you're gonna do a lot better. But like it's still a great show. I love the town. Like Chicago is just a fun town to eat in and hang out, and I like the people. Like one of the first trips I ever did when I was 19, I bought Pumpkins tickets. I like saved all my money and blew it all on their last show. It was supposed to be their last show at the Metro, right? And they had 800 people that could pile into this place. And supposedly, like Dave Grohl was just like in the audience with Henry Rollins, and Corgan brought his dad in, and like they brought in all these special guests, and they recorded the whole thing. It was like 4.5 hours long, right? And at the end of the show, they gave everybody the CD. It cost me like $6,000 in those tickets. I brought my friend Byford Trainer with me and stuff like that, and like we just had a blast. But yeah, it was totally worth it though. I would 100% do it again, regardless. Though it was a good time.
I've never been to Chicago. I gotta get out there sometime.
Yeah, it's really cool. If you get a chance, the Metro, if you get any live good bands there, it's really good.
Yeah.
If you like music, yeah.
If at all possible, I try to hit those things as much. I used to, but man, I feel that I'm getting older, and I'm like, man.
Oh man, yeah, 100%. I'll just sit down and like listen to it. I want to be balcony. That's the thing.
Yes.
They had like Pumpkins did a free show at the Hard Rock here in Orlando, and they're just like whoever shows up gets in kind of deal. And so I showed up. And like, but as soon as I got inside, I just went straight up to the balcony and just sat down and watched the whole thing.
I don't know if it was a commercial or something, but somebody recognized Billy and go, "Hey, you're that pumpkin guy," and he just looked at him and it just walked off. I think it was on IG or something like that, where the guy, "Hey, wait a minute, stop! You're that pumpkin guy."
I just got done watching.
He's like, fuck, yeah, he's like, fuck.
I just got done watching.
He's a weird dude. I got some stuff signed by him one time at a Virgin Megastore in Orlando when it was open, and but like he's definitely like he's got an ego. But like he's still a musical genius to me. Like that guy's like next level.
Have you been watching his podcast? You've been watching his podcast?
No.
It's weird, bro. And it's not weird because he's weird. It's weird because he's so normal, man. He's so normal, and you're like,
kidding.
He just interviewed Corey, not Corey Haim, the kid from Goonies. Yeah. Yeah, Feldman. He just interviewed Corey Feldman, and Corey said some wild stuff, man. And you could tell, Billy.
He's been right on a few things, though, Corey.
Yeah, he has.
He was the one who called out like the Hollywood industry.
Yep.
A bunch of like their mistreatings of women and things like that, and he was spot on though about some of that. He kind of ruined his whole career on a lot of that stuff, but it turns out like years later, kind of got redemption. It's crazy.
I saw that the Breakfast Club did a reunion at C2E2. Did any of you guys go and get pictures? I mean, come on.
No, I couldn't. No, literally, the only thing I saw all weekend was like my desk, because I try to take my time on the signatures, like, because people waiting in line for you. You shouldn't just give them like unless you're Jim Lee. Jim Lee, you can do a scribble on my comic, man. I'll be happy.
That is so weird that you brought that up, Brian, because like, when you get on YouTube, you go down the rabbit hole. Bro, there's like 2 hours of deleted scenes of the Breakfast Club, like on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Wow.
Like with the janitor had this whole long ass, like all this dialogue that they cut,
Oh man,
I'm gonna go find that after the show.
You guys did see that Campbell went out there and took a photo with the Breakfast Club, right? That was amazing.
I heard.
Oh wow,
that.
Barger,
pretty cool.
Barger did too.
Dennis,
that's cool.
Yeah, I saw Dennis there. Yeah,
that's weird because for some reason they were showing like the reunion, but it was last year in Pittsburgh.
Weird.
That they were doing. They had Judd Nelson and Molly and Allie and
Did they have the cutout of Emilio Estevez?
Yeah, he didn't show up.
No,
but
he was
I
there.
don't know.
He was there this time in C2E2. It was his
He was
very
there
first
this
time
was.
ever.
Yeah.
Very
And
first
Molly,
time
like,
ever.
I think it was Molly who pointed that out. She said, we didn't have the cutout this time.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Cutout.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't recognize Anthony Michael Hall. I was like, who is that guy? Is that like a writer or something? He looks so different. But okay, so I want to talk about we got a new book coming out. One of the things that we've been really geeking out about on the show is the new Superman movie.
Oh yeah.
And I love as Red Hood calls it, the pooch, right? And
yeah,
man.
It is such a great moment. Yeah. And the little teaser, it was so great.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And so there's a new crypto book coming out, and there's also a shout out to our boy Drew at Wanted Comics. There's a new cover coming out with crypto that I had to use the Nathan cover and the Chrissy Zulu cover on the
super cute
on the thumbnail this week. But ladies and gentlemen, check this out. New cover.
Mama!
Absolutely
gold
beautiful.
foil too. It's spot foil.
Oh my god, man. That's the
Yeah.
gilded. Look at this. This is the regular right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the
That looks
white,
great.
dude. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the white pops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
dog.
show
That
you
dog's
some of
fucking happy, bro.
Let
Look
me
at
go
that.
grab the roughs really quick because I've got the roughs in the garage in my portfolio that's on top of my library. Hold on one second. I gotta show you the other roughs because I've got like 5 roughs
Oh hell
for
yeah.
different covers. But that's the one that obviously Drew like said, check, that's the one. So hold on one second.
It's gorgeous.
Running
And
through the house.
I love the way the trade dress looks on it too. The trade dress looks
Yeah.
really good. It's just fascinating,
Let's
man.
see if I can grab it. It's an X-Men cover coming up. That's not it.
This is
I
the
think it's in
gold
my
one.
portfolio.
So gold, what does that mean? Is it gilded like certain
So
parts?
so just where the yellow, the gold is where it's going to be foiled.
Oh
And
wow.
Yeah, as soon as we did it, I told Drew like this would be sick. Like if we did this gold foil. So there's 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I've still got at least one more.
Beautiful, man. Absolutely gorgeous.
Upcoming cover. Nobody can see that yet. No.
What
Hold
I
on,
mean,
let me see.
just the covers make it look like. I mean, the background makes it look like different books, man. It's just weird how it like
Yeah,
it tricks your eye. You know.
I found
Yeah.
3 so far. I'm looking for one specifically though.
This is, and we got something
Aha,
special.
found it.
We got something
Okay.
special for you guys coming up in a second. So everybody watching, be ready.
Okay.
Cornbread is
so
coming.
then this was one of them that I really wanted to do.
Oh,
Claim.
They're looking
Claim.
right at each other. I thought that was cute.
yeah.
And then I did this one, which had like crypto on the side, and then it's got Superman in there as well. I gave him like the angry man look.
I like that crypto. Yeah.
And then this is the one, of course, that Drew picked out. This
Oh,
is the one I like
wow.
the best.
Yeah.
I made the dog though. I made him more puppy-like here, and they were like, "No, he's got to be like a little bit older to match like the movie and stuff like that." Because they wanted it very movie-esque, and then I did this one too.
Oh, that's
Which is
beautiful.
doing the lasery eye thing.
That
so.
is a fucking winner right there.
That's
Right?
right. Should
Yeah,
be a
awesome.
cover, but
Yeah.
dogs are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, Crypto Man, like that was the one thing with a new trailer where like had me in tears, man, because I knew what was coming. Like I knew crypto was in it, but as soon as you saw that snow dust cloud, like, dude, my eyes were just like watering up. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I was gonna feel this way during a trailer. Like, come on.
Well,
So
this
good.
is something special for everybody that's watching live right now.
Yeah.
In the chat, I have dropped a link to a special sale. Shout out to Drew at Wanted Comics. He's allocated 25 sets for anybody that wants to
sweet.
buy them early. So you got a chance to get them early tonight here on Beyond Wednesday. So there you guys go. Yeah. I'll go ahead
Bro,
and
And
get in
the
there.
rest are going to be for Dallas.
Ooh,
Yeah, there's gonna be signing live in
That's
Dallas
awesome.
too,
Yeah.
right?
Dallas is going to be crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. What time is your guys' show? Do you know? Drew, if you're in the chat, let us know what time
I don't know.
you-
He knows. It's like first thing. I think it's Friday or Thursday, one or the other. It's pretty early on though.
That's awesome.
I think it's going to shock a lot of people how big Supergirl in the movie is going to be.
Is that your cat?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is such a fluffy tail.
Bro, look how big this cat is. This is one of those
This is a Maine
Coon,
Maine
bro.
Coon cats.
That's
Look at
Maine
this.
Coon. Look at
Holy
that.
shit! That
Dude,
is
Sean's
a big
not-
cat.
Sean's
Oh.
not small.
He's pissed. Yo.
That's
Hey, bro.
awesome though. Dang,
That's
awesome.
a big cat, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. He was like, "No, I don't want no
He's
part of
like,
that."
nah, bro.
He does not like to be manhandled. He is like, F this.
He's a beast,
Yeah.
dude. He's
Oh, it's
beautiful
so
though.
good. Look at
That
that
guy
tail,
does
though,
what he
man.
wants.
Yeah.
He's got like a tiger.
He's-
Yeah, Supergirl, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow up, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
it's gonna
like
be
that
fun.
was the one rule. Drew wanted to do like tattoos, I heard on it, but DC said because of the movie and stuff like that, they wanted to keep it as close to like the movie as possible for legality reasons as well.
You got her crest.
Yeah.
is pretty spot
Yeah,
on.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I
was
love that
pumped,
trade
man.
dress. That trade dress is so good.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it
man.
is.
Yeah.
I think
That white
that's.
makes it like boop, pop.
I
I'm
think
a sucker
that's.
for some spot foil though, man. I can't lie.
I agree.
Yeah, dude, the gold on those covers when it's spot foil looks like $1 million.
And it's only the gold background is the spot foil, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
So
that's
all the
one
gold
thing
will be
Brian
shining.
talks about is just a little bit of foil, not the whole thing, just in spots that
It'll
a
make
lot of
it
people
special.
don't do.
Yeah, they'll make it special.
But it looks so much clearer. Like if you got to see the Superwoman cover that they did for C2E2, where it's just Superwoman is cut out and the background is like this bluish and like purple, kind of all cool tones in the clouds, and that's foiled. It looks like $1 million. It looks so good.
Hell yeah,
So,
man.
yeah.
This is gonna be a hit. Dallas, you guys, if you guys are looking to get some signed copies, make sure you guys are following Drew at Wanted Comics as well.
Yeah.
For the Dallas show, which is gonna be pretty sweet. And are you gonna have
Yeah.
these available on site at your table?
We won't. It's up to Drew, like, because I don't want to take sales away from retailers, especially if they're like, you know, investing any money in this kind of thing, especially at that show. Like, so
Yeah.
I won't. Drew will though. Drew will be there. If Drew wants to have it on my table, that's fine. Like, but all those sales will go to him, kind of deal. Like, it still supports me because he has to do well in order to hire me to do more covers, kind of deal. So
Yeah.
Amen,
I always
brother.
try not to take away from, like, because it's a lot of money to do that stuff, man. Like, it's not a cheap thing. Like, you can either get like a new car, or you can get like a variant or two, you know. So I try to be respectful because I think a lot of people like rag on retailers a lot, but like those guys don't make like a killing, man. Like they're paying to get in, flights into shows, hotels. You know, they still gotta. You know, they're only making like a couple bucks a comic most of the time. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Travel is
and we
travel's
wouldn't
expensive.
right,
Yeah.
and like we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like retailers, man. Period. So like, I mean, original art, I can argue. You can argue that argument, like, because like a lot of those, there's a lot of people who like go ridiculous on like, oh, I got this for $100, but I'm gonna sell it for 10,000, you know.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, I would agree on. But like, as far as like, if people are just buying comics or prints or signatures, like, and they're getting what you asked for, like, you can't
Yeah,
start
you're
charging
giving
them double for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
What do you what's your main thing to do at cons? Is it to do commissions? How do you do your commissions? If people want to know.
Usually, that was the goal. Like I did that at MegaCon, I think it was last year, and I took as many as I could. But this year, man, like as soon as I sat down at like MegaCon, I took remarks and a few sketch covers, and I had a lot of pre-done. Like some people wrote to me early, so I was able to get a few things done. But like this year, like I just get there and I sit down, and it's literally signatures from the second I sit down until close, and I can't stop in the middle of that to do remarks. So I'll take them home and I'll get their numbers so I can ship them. But I'm not one of those guys who takes money up front. I always say, like, when it's done, you pay me. That way I'm not like blasted on like, you know, sketches and prices on Facebook and all the other things, you know, and I just don't want to be that guy ever. So I never take money up front till it is like 100% done. And I'll text them, send them a picture, take care of that. But
yeah, that's dope, man.
But I've got to figure it out, because the last 2 shows, I've only done 2 shows this year, but both shows were just like all signatures the entire time. I'm not even one reprieve. I didn't even go to the bathroom like half the time. Like I didn't eat it. Like Tom McFarlane said, like, nothing in, nothing out. That's why he doesn't drink or eat anything when he does the signing, because it just means he has to go to the bathroom at some point. And so, but that's what he said. He said nothing in, nothing out. So I'm like, I mean, that's a good rule, but I don't want to pass out either, you know? So,
yeah.
Hey, and, you know, just so you guys know, Drew, this is just a 25 set drop here. And this is also, it's sort of just a thank you for him being on and for, you know, this show basically. So that's a decent sizable discount as well.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is the cheapest you're going to get it as well. These 25 cents.
Yep. Shout out
I'll let
to
you know if you were thinking about
guys.
it later, you're going to pay more later.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking before the show. What up, Yee?
What's up?
We were talking before the show a little bit about Harley Quinn, and you have an amazing Harley Quinn style, man.
Thanks, man.
We were talking about this one specifically.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
It's a great one.
Yes, and like I told you, that was done on I've seen if I've got a sketch cover, or if I've got any copies left. I don't think I do. I mean, I have so many sketch covers, blanks. But like that was on a partial sketch cover. It was the Harley Quinn 75 that Ryan Kincaid and I did together, and it was the Death of Harley, I think, was the book. And so Punchline was on it, Harley was on it, blah blah. But like that, I did a remark on it that started out literally just like the top, like third or 2/3 of her, and I just liked the idea of that kink in the neck.
Yes.
Up top gives her that like psycho, like crazy attitude, and especially with the smile and the wide eyes.
Yep.
Because those are like the 3 things for me that scream just like you're nuts.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I like the idea that she was boxed in. Like you create this box without having to draw the first wall. It's just basically the borders of the comic. And it just clicked for me. And so like when I did the Ivy, which came right after, I made it so that she's facing the opposite direction and their feet actually connect. And
that's
so
awesome.
It's just like, yeah. And they want to do more. I'll see. I don't want to push it though to like where it doesn't work. Like, so like with Harley and Ivy, obviously it works because that Harley pose is just Harley. But like if they end up doing like a different cover like Catwoman or something like that, I don't want to just like have the same pose-ish. It would have to be different proportions. And with Catwoman, I feel like playing up the black and white would make more sense. Just because like Harley, the pink and purple and everything works. But with Catwoman, I feel like if you're going to make it work, it's going to be, the silhouette's difficult because you have the ears and stuff like that. So like those black ears though kind of play her silhouette, and you got to make that stuff still pop though. And on a black cover, it's a lot more difficult.
Where did the idea for the tattoo stuff come up? Because that was a game changer, man. That was an absolute game changer.
Before I got into doing the first cover, I wanted to be different. And that was my whole thing. I wanted to do things that people hadn't done yet. And so I was constantly like thinking of like ideas just to get their attention. And so like one of the first prints I ever did was this like 12x18. It's Harley's back tattoo. I don't sell any more of them because DC said no more like things with what is IP? What the legal sense of
IP
that's
infringement.
Right. Basically that. But it was basically her back showed nothing risque, but it was her whole back was bare though, and it was a full back tattoo piece that I had done separately on another like 12x18. And I sold that original tattoo piece and the Harley separate at MegaCon, like, oh man, like 2010-ish for like $75 a piece. Like full color. I think I had airbrushed the Harley because I was working at Universal at the time and we had access to airbrush. That's all we colored with. And like burnt sienna all day, baby. That's a flesh tone. But we use the Iwadi clips, HP, SBS, the side feed, and all that stuff. And that's why my middle finger, see that lump right there? That's literally why. Like, it's just from the airbrush, like, resting on it all the time.
Oh, wow.
The bottle. Because, like, you hold the airbrush like this, but the bottle's right here, and you're literally holding it while you're, like, pulling the trigger, and you're holding it with your thumb, obviously. But, like, that bottle nub, like, rests on your finger right there.
Look at
so
that.
after a while, it's just like it creates an indent. And if I go back to like using it anytime, I can see a lump right there.
The same thing happens to saxophone players.
Really? It makes sense. Yeah.
Or thumbs. Yeah.
Great sketch cover. Look at this
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, all of it is just great. Yeah, the tattoo stuff that's amazing too. Holy cow.
Yeah, I really dig the tattoo.
Look at the multicolor the crazy characters on the sketch cover.
Yeah.
That all ended up as a tattoo on that Harley cover, if you look.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
all
super cool.
part of the tattoo on the pink and purple.
What was the first tattoo cover you did? Do you remember?
The Wonder Woman. It was the Infinite Crisis cover, I believe. It was the cover C though. It had Supergirl, Power Girl, and Wonder Woman on it. And they asked me to do, I think it was 3 versions. So the first version was just the regular. The second version, though, was the spot color version. So it was black and white, but then like a few things, like the blue in her gloves on Power Girl and stuff like that, had the color that popped. And then the third one, though, was the one that they let me tattoo Wonder Woman. And I was very like, I didn't want to piss off DC in any little tiny speck of sense, yada yada. I was scared to like take big risks. So like the tattoos that I gave her were very tribal, kind of like the Wonder Woman that you see now on the All In.
Yeah.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And so like it's basically like that. And so I was very like safe about like the tattoos. I didn't want to do any animated version of Wonder Woman from like Justice League Unlimited or anything like that. I played it just very safe and, but pulled it off as best I could.
I love that Supergirl, man. That Supergirl is so good.
Oh, thanks, man.
It could be a Gwen Stacy cover too, man. It's fucking badass.
It's beautiful stuff.
Mama.
Yeah. Great sketch covers.
23 sketch cover. Oh, there's my Chris Sanders piece. The mermaid. I got that from Chris Sanders. He's the voice of Stitch.
Oh wow.
Lilo and Stitch, but he's the guy who directed it too. He was at San Diego Comic-Con, dude. I was freaking out when he was there because he just directed The Wild Robot. And The Croods is his, How to Train Your Dragon. Those are all his movies.
Wow.
No shit. That is good, man.
He does like 10 of those sketches of Stitch per day. And he sells them for like $200 a piece. Nobody knew he was there, dude. I was opening day at San Diego Comic-Con. I kept telling Maggie, like, hey, let me know when he's there. I'm gonna like jet over there, grab some stuff, and come right back. And so like the show opens, and automatically, I didn't realize it had opened, and automatically there was this line coming out of his aisle, and I was like, oh god, like my stomach like just turned because I came all this way, like this is the one thing I wanted. And so I start walking down the aisle. He's got nobody at his booth. They were all waiting for this pin person, right? So I get to his table. His whole booth is very like, you don't know who I am. It just says like Chris Sanders and it's got a picture Stitch. It doesn't say like director of Lilo and Stitch and The Croods and How to Train Your Dragon. And I'm also the voice of Stitch. It doesn't say anything. And like his style is amazing. His art is amazing. And so like there's this one guy in front of me, right? He's got a new art book on the table. And the guy in front of me, I'm just like almost like you're waiting in the post office or something and you inside wants to scream. And I'm just like, oh, when is this guy gonna like get out of here? And he's talking to Chris or Mr. Sanders, however you want to say it. And he literally goes, "Oh, that's cool. So you drew Stitch. Cool." And in my head, I'm like, "Get out of here!" And as soon as I'm geeking out, I got a few things signed by him, and he wrote like "Aloha" and stuff on it and stuff. And then I got these 2 originals, but that was literally my whole goal of going. But his booth is nonchalant. Like, you would never know walking down the aisles in San Diego that he was even there. And I feel like if anybody had put him on any kind of guest list, he would have had a mile long, bunch of people waiting for a cig or whatever. But no, he just plays it so low key. It blows my mind.
That's dope.
And he's so down to earth. Like, if you go up to him, he'll get pictures with you, and he's very humble. He even asked my buddy one time for advice on freaking Chris Sanders was talking to my buddy Charles Thurston, just like, just not the attitude from somebody in such a high place of like control, and
shout out to the Cover Price crew who are in the chat saying Szerdy's booth was popping all day at C2E2. I heard C2E2 was a
coming
blast.
out. It was a great show. No complaints.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Chonko, who I met in the CGC on-site grading line.
Hell yeah, man. Chonko's another great content creator here on YouTube.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah. Are you a big Disney fan, obviously?
Oh, man. Yeah, big time. I've got to do 2 Lilo and Stitch covers, and then we're working on 2 more right now for the upcoming stuff that they've got going. So,
yeah, look at
yeah,
that
they're
one.
doing live action with Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, and I was honestly shocked that like they didn't do any other Halloween covers. Like, ours was like for October, ours was the only Halloween cover, and that included everything that like Dynamite Disney had lined up. I was like, man, missed opportunity. If you look really close at Stitch's Halloween bag, though, all his treats are like vegetables. Like, he's got a sweet potato, he's got like an apple, and like I forget what else I put in there.
That's
like,
great.
Yeah.
I love the jack-o'-lanterns.
And then like the alien pumpkins in the far background, which is at the end of Lilo and Stitch.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I love. I'm a sucker for jack-o'-lantern covers.
I also put a Jack Skellington jack-o'-lantern in the background. If you look to the left a little bit, just to sneak that one in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Cover Price is saying, Clutch, you guys had a live stream at C2E2 where they sold that a Szerdy Girls exclusive went for a decent amount for the charity stream.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, how'd that charity stream go?
That's good.
It was awesome. It was awesome. We had to change it from, it was going to be more of a giveaway show, but we had a couple technical difficulties and turned it into actual just charity show, and we raised a bunch of money for Comics for Kids, so it was great.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Good for you.
Oh yeah. I love the homage cover too. Excellent.
Yeah.
That, and he brought up that rainbow sig is a thing, man.
Yeah.
Your triple colored or multicolored signature.
Yeah, I always try to match the cover just a little bit. It's not like full like rainbow effect like anybody else does, but like I always try to match like at least 3 colors, unless the cover has that waxy, like some of the Gotham City Sirens, like especially when we first got them in, like I don't know if it's like that, it's just like still settling the ink or something. I don't know what it is, but like it has that waxiness to it. So like paint, like the line of paint will like beat up. It kind of like sucks in a little bit, and so I always try to be super careful about that stuff.
That's dope. That's super cool. I love that. That little extra cool stuff that you guys do.
Well, it just shows like respect to fans. Like you gotta be thankful for where you are. I think a lot of guys lose sight of that.
Yeah. Talk about you kind of hit on it just a little bit. Talk about working for Universal. I mean, what was that like?
Oh man, so I worked for the company is called Foz and Arts. They're basically a second party, right? And and we work third party for them, basically 1099 freelance more or less. But they encourage you just to sit down. We used airbrush and pencil, and they wanted you to just show off your art skills because they felt like that would attract people to get more stuff done. And I always felt more comfortable with that. Like, I worked at SeaWorld down the road for briefly, like a year and a half, and that was color pencil and marker, and you sit in these like wrought iron chairs, but you stand until you are drawing, and there's the biggest difference. So anybody who draws, like, if you want to just keep drawing but you're not like, you know, ready to like dive into the industry or whatever, a great way to make money is honestly working at Universal, just sitting there. And in Florida, like, weather's pretty nice year round. You know, it gets hot obviously in the summer, but you know, you for a kid, oh man, you can make a killing. Like, you get tips and then you make a percentage of what you bring in. Like, we would bring in a ton of money, and like, it was stupid when we were that young because we'd blow it all the time. You know, you're gonna do stupid stuff, and the only thing is you got to pay your taxes on that still because it's your 1099, so you got to pay your own taxes. I actually ended up doing all the taxes for like most of the guys I worked with. It was pretty funny.
Well,
like the apartment that I lived in at the time, I lived with Blake, Eddie, and Javier, 2 Haitian guys, and Javier is Puerto Rican. But I did everybody's taxes. I was like the tax white guy, you know. And it's like, this dude looks like he knows his taxes. You know? Yeah, I got this. I was doing TurboTax all day though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I didn't have my legal book out looking at tax law. Like,
yeah,
TurboTax.
Hell yeah, TurboTax is a game changer, baby.
Right? Yeah.
You tithe the church, right? And you give away half your clothes, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It's wild, man.
Do you have any characters, or is there anything that like is like a grail thing for you to do a cover for that you haven't done
Death
yet?
of the Endless for sure. The black and white type stuff. I love doing something that they don't play up with me, that I don't get to show off a lot. It was like the Maryland Moonlight cover. It was a very, very much in my bag of party tricks, sort of, so to speak. In terms of, I love chiaroscuro, which is where like you don't have to finish a line with like a silhouette, more or less, of like a shape, and the eye just, or the brain kind of just fills in what that is. And so like I want to do Death of the Endless 100% because I've had a few ideas in mind, but they don't really publish a lot of those books anymore, and I'm not really sure what's going on with all that fun stuff. We won't get into that necessarily, but like, yeah, you hear me? Yeah, see, like, you got it pulled up. So like this one though, I did a rough for this too that I honestly thought was going to be the cover. It's where she is basically in her other form. She's got a hat, right? And I had her at like this high angle, and so you're like basically looking up her kind of like this, and she's got strings because her bullets have this like mind control effect on characters. If you've read the origin and stories and stuff like that, and so like I had her like dangling with strings, Superman over like the cityscape and stuff like that, and she's like massive, like Godzilla size, like over the city. And I just, oh man, I really, that's the thing I love about my editor, is that like I can be so sure of this one cover that I do this like this rough for. Paul Kaminsky is my editor. I love him because he challenges me, and like but he didn't pick that one, obviously. I mean, this is the one he picked, but I love that because like I felt like this would be like my safe thing to do, but he's like, nah, we're gonna go with this one because you put it down here and it's really small, and I want to see what this turns out like.
It's very it stands out. It really stands out. So
yeah,
and it's a first. That's cool. It's a first appearance. Look at that cover for that first appearance.
Yeah, and I hope they bring her back because the character is actually rad. Like, it's one of the few instances where like first appearance covers for me, like I love seeing the character on the cover. Like Zatanna's first appearance, she's on that first page, and I've even told like a few people, like I'd rather own a ripped off first, or at least a folded over like first appearance of her, because that first page is like a splash of her, and she's just doing her like Zatanna thing. I'm like, that's the thing that should have been the cover.
Yeah.
You know, not the stupid Hawkman falling off a building for the 800th time.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
boring. Yeah.
But getting to do this though, for me, was a huge thing because for two reasons. Like, one, you get to kind of define what she's going to be, especially on the cover. But also, like, my art teacher growing up was Miss Lee, Janine Lee, and she was my best teacher ever. She was a Black woman though, and she told me, she just passed away like a few years ago from cancer, sadly. But like, she told me before she had passed, like, you know, I want to see more people that look like me on covers, and she wanted me to send her those just to show her. And like, I hadn't gotten to, like, even when I got into comics, it still took me years to get it to do, like, even just Storm, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And so like, by the time I finally got to show her, like, I sent her this cover though, but then I found out that she had already passed away.
Oh man,
so,
that sucks.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, man. Like, talk about a blow.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, I hope she sees it still, regardless. You know.
I'm sure she will. Sure, she has.
It was the one time though where I had done, you know, where yeah, I messed up now. Sorry.
Yeah, man. There's something about those people that leave stamps on our lives, man. We've all had somebody like that in our life, and multiple people like that. The lucky ones of us have had multiple people,
man.
You know, like that.
But like, going to art class in middle school though, for me, was more like, I wanted to go to school. That was the first time for me that, you know, I wanted to get out of the house. I didn't want to be at home. I wanted to just get to her class and be able to draw and work on comics. She loved Spawn. She had Image Comics, you know, stuff like that. She was the coolest.
That's dope. That is cool, man.
Yeah.
Do you have any stuff that you did when you were a kid? Like, did you do your own comics?
Yes, tons. They're in the closet. Like, I've got stacks. Like, hold on, give me a second.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got to see this shit, bro.
Oh man. I just gave like one of my friends one of those too, like an old piece of like that I'd done a Fantastic Four. Okay, let me see what I can grab. Hold on. So like, these are all stacks, and like, this is all art in here. This is all art. Good grief. That's the girl from Gilmore Girls. Oh, this is like, oh man, I could grab like random stuff all day.
Look at that.
Like, that's that girl from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
That sketch. Can you see that? Like,
yeah.
pencil and stuff like that. Yeah. I done that at Universal. I'm gonna throw that on the ground just because I don't have time.
Garbage
This
pails?
is all airbrush work.
Oh, it almost looked like Garbage Pail Kids for a second. That's beautiful.
Right? Yeah, it's bizarre. Like, this is all stuff that I had done at Universal for the most part. But like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff up here. Good grief. Oh, this is a wizard. It's hard to see upside down. But like, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Bro, you can sell that stuff, man. You need an agent, dude.
I got so much of this. Oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what the heck this stuff was.
Bro, somebody tackle him. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I did this. Laura, she was on Face Off. She designed a Star Wars character, and so I made her this. And this is just a print of that though. But like, she's got the original, and then she signed it for me.
Is Face Off
like that?
Is Face Off the
makeup?
Yes, that's my brother's favorite
show.
TV show. Yeah.
This is just like pencil work that I had done of like the dudes from Paranorman.
Mm-hmm. That's dope.
Yeah. What else is on here? Just some pinup thing.
Dude, you still know that's on the floor. It's
there's so much of this,
$20,000, man.
Yeah, this is early Szerdy art, you guys. Look at this.
Hey, early Szerdy. There you go, bro.
Yeah.
Babies again.
You can have a section on your website, Early Szerdy.
Hold on. There's like, I gotta get through the shoes.
All right, dude. I saw a Pictionary box up there. To be honest,
1 sec.
I kind of want to play some Pictionary with you.
I got the game. That's for sure. Our friends who are over here right
he's
now
on my
actually have
team.
more, though.
He's on my team.
You're right.
Yeah.
Claim.
Okay, here's the big.
Oh, we just lost him. I love how that works. Huh? Right as we're getting ready.
Hey, he probably found something. He goes like, I can't show that.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, we're back.
I'm back. Good grief.
You could
Let's see
print
what's
money
in
with those
here.
pieces. Yeah,
There's so much stuff. Oh my god.
that's great.
This is from
dude.
like high school.
He'll be back in a second. This is kind of like the Jim Lee comic that he put out on IG the other day. The Rob Liefeld comic he did when he was in high school that Vinny has. Yeah. I love it, dude.
But like all these artists are the same, man. Like you look at stuff that they did a long time ago and it was better. It was okay, you know. And you're like, damn, dude.
Yeah, we lost him. He'll jump back on here. Great stuff tonight, you guys. Holy cow! For those of you guys that are wondering, hold on, we got him.
Hold on, I'm back.
All right, there we go. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to show you some of this. Like, this is a piece that I had done in high school. It's all forget paint something, but
Wow.
like, still see me? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, let me see, because there's life drawing stuff in here.
Look at
Good
that.
grief, what's that? Oh, that's a crappy self-portrait I didn't want to do in the first place. That. Some naked dude. I'm
That's
trying to pull out
great.
good stuff though. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is done in high school. If you can see, we have to do like a weird self-portrait thing. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's
That
dope.
is fucking cool, man.
Crazy.
Sweet.
Hold on. Got some good stuff in here too.
Did you ever try
Oh,
to
there's
make
so
your own
much stuff.
comic?
Oh, here's something cool. Yeah, of course, man. Like,
Yeah.
It's like a Tarzan inspired piece.
Oh,
Can you see
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
sick.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's
The
fucking
lighting in
good,
here is
dude.
sucky, but yeah. Let me see. There's just a lot. Good grief. Oh, this is cool and crazy. This is an ink wash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Bro.
Yeah. So I got
Everybody
a
on
ton
the
of that.
phone.
But that's solid. Just it's India ink and water, basically, the whole thing. And then of course
Jeez.
like pencil layouts. But this was like one of my college things that I had to do. So now it just sits in my closet, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Money just
See what
sitting
else
in the
is in
closet.
here.
Bro, I mean, you could sell that, my friend. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, here's my sister's self-portrait when she was really little
Oh, wow.
and stuff
dude.
like that. Oh, this is cool. So this is what I was trying to find. One of the pieces anyway. Can you see this okay?
Yeah.
So like this was one of the portfolio pieces I took to like Brandon Peterson and stuff like that. Just to get a portfolio review. But to Pasture's the Dracula.
Yeah. Vlad Tepes.
The surname, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, stuff like that. But
That's
it's a
super
whole
cool.
closet full of stuff, man.
That's dope, dude. That's what we love to see.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff.
Oh man, I could just keep going.
People are saying in the chat you need to bring it to Dallas.
I love it. I'll try to I don't know. I see what I can bring.
Well, I want to remind everybody to make sure you got your eye on the chat. I've pinned a link for everybody to go and buy the new Szerdy Supergirl #1 variant with the pooch. A little crypto action here. This is the new Szerdy Wanted Comics exclusive for Supergirl #1.
Oh, I got one to show you.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. So one thing I would do, this is from like middle school, but like I was obsessed with Dave Johnson, right? And Super Patriot and all that. So like
Are you kidding
I
me?
would do
so was I, dude. I was a huge Super Patriot fan. Yeah.
He's a big he's really good at storytelling with just one image. And like Hughes is good at that too, but like Dave Johnson's just different. He just hits different, man. So like I did this like in middle school though.
Wow.
Just because like I was that big of a Dave Johnson
awesome.
Dave Johnson freak and stuff like that. Like him, Sam Keith I liked a lot for being different.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And like Dale Keown for like the Hulk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I got in here just to see.
I love Superman Red Sun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Big time. Like the movie was decent, but like the graphic novel is way better.
And Dave Johnson has this thing where he can do these cinematic like movie poster style propaganda posters. And
yeah. See, here's how much of a Dave Johnson. This is a recreation of his cover though. So like I never got to show him this in person though. Like at least not yet, but like maybe he'll see something now. Can you see this?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing. I did that in like middle school. And like the black paint was actually like actual black face paint.
That's sick, dude.
Hey, bro. You just went up some notches, bro, with a katana sword and a couple of lightsabers just hanging out, bro. Bro,
get one.
You gonna rob a bank, bro? What's going on, man? Look at that, bro.
Bro, you can actually like hit them and stuff.
That's
and
cool.
then I've got the katana. Yeah, I've got a couple of lightsabers. Like those boxes up there are lightsabers. And so the coolest thing is that this comes off and they connect.
Oh,
so
sick.
kind of like, yeah, like that's like
like a
that's
dual,
the coolest part about
a dual, like a Darth Maul
Bro,
style.
You
dual
were
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
and you shot up to like right here, real quick, bro.
Thanks, man. Here's a lighthouse I did in ink wash.
Explain
Thing
ink
is
wash.
huge,
What does
though.
ink wash mean?
Ink wash just means you're taking ink and you're just watering it down as much as possible.
Gotcha.
And here's one for all you Rob Liefeld fans. Here's a bunch of hands. Like broken down skeleton to like the shapes to like the actual figure thing.
That's dope, dude. I love this
Yeah.
stuff. This is the type of stuff that we love over here, man.
Oh, there's so much in here. Good grief.
When is
Bro,
Dallas?
we
when
can make some money. Call it Zerdy's Closet, dude, and you're just pulling out art. And
Oh,
it
this
hits
is very.
auction,
This
dude,
is like
you know?
6th grade. Like trying to make like my first like superhero type deals.
Oh, that's
and stuff
dope
like
right
that.
there. Hell yeah.
There's some new thing that's beat to hell though. Good grief.
Dada!
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's like a last supper thing we had to do for art class. We had to recreate like a piece.
Oh wait, hold on. That is sick. Let me take a look at that on solo. That is
That's all
dope.
That's all that was charcoal though.
Oh wow.
And I don't know who the original artist was. Like I mean I'd guess like Da Vinci or something like that, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So
There you go, guys.
there's a caricatured version of my baby sister.
Oh my god.
It's like an alien baby right now. But yeah.
Dallas Comic Con is June 1st, everybody. So mark your calendars if you're looking to get some signed stuff from Nathan and pick up some of these Supergirls because they're almost gone, and that'll be the only
My
place to get
puppy
them.
growing up. This is Murphy, little puppy.
Oh,
Yeah, that was done in charcoal too.
that's dope.
Yeah, he was a Jack Russell Terrier. He was a cool dog.
Speaking of
sweet.
pups,
Yeah.
that's the pup right there.
Yeah.
Look at how great that is.
Yeah.
Almost sold out for the.
Yeah, yeah, it's
amount
almost
that he
sold out, you
Awesome.
guys.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
to Clutch, Drew. A lot of the homies have been really
Yeah,
dropping
man.
stuff for our fans, and it's really cool. Shout out to all the community and
Yeah.
it's just really cool. So
I only saw Clutch one day at C2E2.
you guys are all so
Twice.
busy.
Twice.
Was it twice?
Yeah.
I haven't even
But
gotten to
only-
go
but
through like
only
half
Niobe
the stuff
booth.
that's in here too. Like here's this again, drawn at Universal. There's the tiger mural I did, but I had to design it first.
When you say
And then
drawing at Universal, you just mean that you're like people are asking you to do stuff, or what? You just are they
No,
just watching
so
you?
you draw for Fozen Arts is a caricature company. You're doing pencil and airbrush, and like this is my little brother. He's petting a duck. There's a duck down there. My aunt had ducks. My aunt Lainey has. I think she still has chickens and stuff. But like, there's just an airbrush piece I did.
Oh wait, hold on, that's dope. Let me see that again one more time.
Yeah, like
Okay, I got what you mean. So when you weren't busy, you could just draw
Oh yeah,
and
that's
just
totally.
and just do
There's
cool
that rough
shit.
of that wizard that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. That's so cool.
Some hot girl.
Oh, hold
Go
on.
figure.
That's beautiful. There you go.
Yeah. All pencil. This is the other mural I did for Twinsburg High School for their workout room that I designed.
That's
and then
sick.
each one of these little tiny squares is a square foot though.
That's sick.
So yeah, I think it was huge. I was on like a cherry picker with an airbrush.
How long did it take you?
Like nude figure drawings and stuff like that. I don't know what else is on here. What's that?
How long did it take you to do the mural?
Probably like a solid week or two, like to do everything, get it all done. This is a really crappy Spider-Man from like 25 years ago.
Szerdy's first Spider-Man, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
No, not the first one, I'm sure, but like one of the first, like some watercolor. I had sugar gliders. There's the sugar glider sketch.
I love sugar gliders, man.
Yeah, I had pots and pans were their names.
That's
little
cool.
Tiny puppy. So
yeah, sugar gliders are dope. I had a buddy who had one.
Yeah. Oh man, I love them. Yeah. There's a cool. I just like the airbrush sketch that I did for that one. The angle is cool. So. So much, man. I just got a ton.
Well, I think that's most artists probably have a ton of stuff that they're just saving.
Yeah,
you know what
literally.
I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. I did like this was gonna be like a fan thing of like goofy Star Wars stuff, like, but I had like caricatured like everything. Like Boba Fett was actually like the guy's parrot and stuff like that. That was just like a super rough thing I was trying to plan.
Did you?
And like Yoda was like an old man, like.
There's something I was just gonna ask, and I can't fucking remember what it was. It just went right the fuck out of my head.
Yeah.
Do you ever do caricatures anymore of people?
Not really caricatures, because like it takes time to understand. Like to do a real caricature, you really got to understand somebody's face, where you draw it over and over and over, and you really understand like what I can exaggerate, because you can't just caricature is not just like I'm gonna make their mouth really big or something like that. That's not gonna look like anything but you made somebody's mouth really big. Like you've got to understand how like everything connects on the person's face before you can do like a proper caricature. Because if you get them in one sitting, no, it's gonna be like, oh, that was decent, but you know that doesn't look like me. Like it's just his style, whatever.
Yeah.
But like this guy like Glenn and stuff like that. Like I worked with Glenn for a number of years, and like I even lived with the guy for a while, and like I could draw him, no joke. Like that's Glenn, and that's a caricature of Glenn. But if you don't know Glenn, like, and you just met him and you try drawing him the first time, it's you're gonna make him look like
yeah,
just some generic dude. But knowing Glenn, that looks like Glenn. Like the way we remember other people's faces too is in caricature. It might be like a slightly reduced version of that, but it's still the way that people remember other people's faces. Like if you have like pointy ears, or if you have the connected ear thing and stuff like that, like you'll remember that more as like almost like an elf ear versus like what it actually is deal, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Another puppy I drew for no reason. A naked baby with like a patriotic baby and a really disturbing baby. And I wanted to do kids books for a while too. Like this was a rough for a kids book layout with all these like mice and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like giraffes. I drew giraffes for some reason. Stuff like that. Oh, this was a caricature start of Harrison Ford,
who should not be acting anymore because he
right?
is
I
too
know
old.
he's getting up there, man.
He's
like,
way too old,
bro. Like, take a. You've earned it. Take a break.
Are you looking forward to Superman?
Oh God, yeah. It's the first time it's looked like Superman to me. And here's the thing: like, Superman doesn't need to look wet and ripped. And I think a lot of people have those nostalgia glasses on all the time because Cavill was like Superman for like 20 years. And like, whereas like Bond is like usually Bond for like maybe 12 years. And I think James Gunn's making a good point that you don't need to look like Superman was, there's a version of Superman that was in prison for a long time, and he was this emaciated alien. But when he gets out, he is still invincible, and he is not ripped whatsoever. He looks terrible, and they kind of explored that in like the last the Flashpoint movie and stuff like that. But he doesn't have to look like buff to be like possibly impenetrably strong and everything else. Like he's still the Man of Steel regardless.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people kind of like. I think it looks more like Superman to me than anything I've seen in like since Christopher Reeves personally, because like it's supposed to look bright and happy, like it's supposed to be brighter colors, and like I think that it's gonna be good, man. Dude, I had like tears in my eyes watching that trailer. It was ridiculous.
Same with us. Same.
Yeah,
exact way,
and
man.
I did not expect that, because like there hasn't been a superhero movie or trailer that's like moved me like that, so to speak. I don't know if it's nostalgia or that I grew up with this, but like ever since I was little, like Superman was like that's my thing. Like I used to run around with a stupid towel in the front yard pretending I was Superman.
All of us
I
at
was
some point.
like 5-6 years old, but that stuff's still a part of you regardless. Like that. I don't think that ever leaves.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
And I think that's more or less what it's touching on too, because it's more or less built on the idea of hope and things like that. So
yeah. Totally. With the new teaser where they had the light coming down over the Superman title, it totally was nostalgia. So
big time. So like I'm super excited. I'm a big James Gunn fan, but like it's just it's overwhelmingly excited for me. Just that's the first time I'm like, I want to go to the theaters. I haven't wanted to go to the theaters in forever, man. I've wanted to see movies, of course, but like not like I need to be there.
Yeah, I agree totally.
Yeah,
this is the one you want to see in IMAX.
Yeah,
right? Just in all the bells and whistles and everything.
Absolutely. That one scene where he's just like protecting that kid and stuff like that.
That's
and, like, it's
phenomenal.
the first time where like Lex Luthor to me looks like Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Like first time it's comic accurate. Like because like that last one was just oh man no, like just get out of here. Like Lex Luthor's intelligent, highly intelligent, and I don't know what he was going for, but like that just wasn't it, man. Like the guy they've got now is just like so spot on. And like the girl from Miss Maisel, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like she already to me embodies that like New York, just going for the story, like the reporter, but more up to date. Because Amy Adams should just never have been Lois Lane, in my opinion. But
now, Margot Kidder, she wasn't. I mean, she wasn't drop dead gorgeous, but man, she made that role sexy just by her attitude.
She crushed that role, and so like she set the bar. But like I felt like Amy Adams is too like she's a good actress, but not for that role, because you kind of have to go with like somebody who already kind of looks and feels that way in a sense. And if of course she's acting still, but like get it halfway there before she's even in the role, and I think you're gonna crush it.
Amen.
So,
amen.
Yeah.
Well, brother, I'm telling you what, man, you've killed it on this new cover, and we can't thank you enough for hanging out with us tonight. We don't want to keep you all night, but we're gonna bug you.
You had a question, Brian.
Oh, you had a question? I'm sorry, brother.
Oh no, I was gonna give a shout out to Mr. Marv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Marv.
Shout out Marv.
Marv.
We're gonna bug the hell out of you to come back many more times now that you've been here.
Man.
So, are you guys at Dallas?
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
let me know.
And we're all gonna be in San Diego.
These guys live in
Texas,
too. So give them crap.
Oh man,
I was just at C2E2 though. So
I'm going to San Diego. Are you going to be in San Diego?
Yes, I will be at San Diego.
All right, party
We'll
on.
definitely be in San Diego for sure.
Yeah, I'm working on an exclusive that I was drawing. Literally, I was on the plane coming home, and I was like turning in the roughs to Marvel for. I was like, all right, I finished this, and I was even showing like some of my friends like the idea and stuff like that, and like they thought it was good, but we'll see.
Hell yeah,
I think it's a good idea because I'm trying to get to where the point, like if you do like because everybody wants pinups and stuff like that, but like if you have a good idea behind the pinup that tells more of a story, I think that's the thing that sells it more. Because if you can get people to talk about it, whatever the idea is, I think the idea can actually outsell the art sometimes as well.
Yeah, totally. I agree.
Yeah.
And it's a
Bro,
big deal.
you can
San
draw
Diego.
anything, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, well, we
From
can't wait, brother, and
charcoal
we're looking
Yeah, man.
forward to finding out what we're gonna be watching during Dallas.
Yeah.
We're gonna be watching live,
Awesome.
and then can't wait to have you on again, brother. I appreciate you.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Much
See you,
love,
man.
brother.
Have a good one.
Awesome, man.
Later,
Okay,
Nate.
brother.
Thank you.
That's dope. That was super
Fucking
dope, you
badass,
guys.
dude.
That was awesome.
Man, we always get artists and we tell them, hey, if you have any old stuff or whatever, nah. This dude broke. He gave us the whole library
Bro,
real
he showed
quick,
us his
bro.
he showed us his middle school pictures of his brother picking his nose.
It was awesome, dude.
That was amazing. Absolutely
Right?
amazing.
Bro.
And if you're watching, thanks, Nathan. We appreciate that.
And everything was organized and not like artists just shit all over the place or whatever. It's just like he's got OCD, bro. Everything nice and neat.
Can I have some
Super
of that,
down to
please?
earth.
Yeah, me too, man.
Look
Hey,
around.
I also
us.
put the link to Nathan's site where you can buy that cover he was talking about. He sells it on his site. The first appearance of spacing on her name right now, Madam Moonstone or Madam Moon. What was her name again?
Oh, did you verify his first published work?
We tried, but he
man.
couldn't remember it. He couldn't remember
What?
it.
Didn't we-
Marilyn
didn't we
Moon
get it?
Knight. Marilyn Moon Knight. If you guys want that Marilyn Moon Knight book, Nathan has them available at his site. They're cheap. They're only $15. So I'll drop the link in the chat again if anybody wants to pick one
So
of
what
those.
wasn't that Danger Girl that we found?
The Danger Girl was his first pro work. But
Oh,
he did
got it.
yeah, he did an indie that he has to remember the name of it, and he's gonna put it in the chat in the comments. So
Oh, nice.
Yee, how was C2E2, brother?
Dude, Chicago, awesome. I haven't been there in years, and it's a great state. Legal cannabis, so that makes the trip a lot easier.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Transportation was excellent. I mean, we took Ubers everywhere, but I mean, the mass transit system there is nice, so it's not that big of a deal. Great food. I think that's like one of the big staple things about Chicago. Something I learned about Chicago, I didn't know they had casinos. Like in the middle.
Chicago?
Yeah. Like in the middle of the city. Like that was unexpected for me.
Wow.
Really? What casino?
So it was Bally's. So it's like the same logo as like the Total Fitness. So in my brain, whenever I see that font, I'm like, okay, it's a gym, whatever. And then it's like, oh, it's actually a casino. Like it was weird.
That's cool.
I was
Bally's in Vegas, and right. So
yeah, it was like I was in the middle of downtown, so it wasn't suburbs. Because I was pretty close to Geno's East, like walking distance.
How was the con?
The con was amazing. It was great seeing a lot of people. The easiest thing to run into everyone, just show up late to the JTC line. I literally ran into everyone there just by walking into line. I was like, the first day I was like, do I want to wait in this line? I was going to the back. And then I was like, you know what? I don't really want to wait just in this line. Let me go take care of everything else while everyone else is waiting in this line. And so I knocked out everything else I wanted to do, like frozen autographs, like look through her OA art book, pick up the exclusives that I for sure wanted. And then I was like, okay, let me check back in with like Jen and Sarah because I know they're in that line. They had been there. They were at the front of the line 2 hours.
Oh, screw that.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll just go.
Not in my life, dude.
Yeah. I was like, I'll just go tomorrow. And so they changed it up it took. I was like around the same spot, and it took like an hour and a half instead. And the reason why was he stopped doing autographs with everyone in that line, and then just asked for everyone to show back up later or throughout the weekend.
That's
so
cool.
that was smarter. Yeah.
And dude, in life, how much money can you make in an hour? Like, just at that point, just pay the extra $30 for the eBay markup.
Yeah. It was cool running into Dinesh there. He gave me this fat pack of Planet Death, the newsstand, or that paper, the newspaper. Yeah. So we're gonna have to give away some. I mean, I've given everyone that bought from my whatnot on Saturday, I gave you a copy as well.
How did your whatnot go on Saturday?
It went all right. I wasn't on for that long, and then I didn't grab a bunch of exclusives. Like my main goal there was to chase after OA, which I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen already, but I'll go ahead and show it again.
Oh yeah,
So
this is freaking
that's amazing,
beautiful.
dude.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
So this beautiful Jenny Frizen.
How
Hello
long did it take her
Darkness.
to draw that at ye?
So this is the Hello Darkness cover for issue number 6.
Oh, that's a oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the cover art. So
good.
yeah. It was
Did she hold that for you? Did you pick it up there from her? Just like, yo.
she had it in her portfolio book to like just look through and buy.
That's crazy.
She had multiple Hello Darkness covers too at the same price. So I'm not gonna say on the podcast what I paid, but
$17,000.
that's the price tag I got on it now. So I was really happy about that. So
good for
That's
you, man.
dope,
That's
dude.
badass.
I will say it costs less than $1,500. How about that?
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if you flipped it in front of her, right? How much you want for that? 3,000?
Well, so the funny
Right.
story about that was, so I ran into Joe, Webster's Vault, right, and ANZ at the eBay Live booth right after I bought it, because I was rushing over there to show Clutch. I was like, look what I just bought, and he wasn't there, so I was like, all right. And then they're like, so ANZ's doing their live show, and they're like, what'd you just pick up? I was like, this Frizen OA, and then he's like, I did that exclusive cover for her too. I was like, what? Because I remember the published one that Boom put out, but I didn't realize that they did the sketch version for their store exclusive or whatever. So they split it between them, and then yeah, so it was funny.
That's crazy, man. There was a lot of stuff going on at C2E2. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
it grips.
Yeah, so it's a pretty fun size con and all that. It's like a good long weekend con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Good shit. All right, let's take a look. There was it's New Comic Book Day, ladies and gentlemen, and there are some really good books out today. Let me go ahead and pull up our favorite Cover Price. Shout out to the guys at Cover Price doing what they do. You got Absolute Flash #2 out this week. You got the Christian Ward cover is beautiful. I haven't read Absolute Flash yet. I got to check it out. But you got all these Action Comics #1 facsimiles out. So there you go. If you guys are into that, again, you have the Hush facsimile. The beautiful Frank Cho Catwoman. I love the Frank Cho style, man. It's so good. I like this Challengers of the Unknown cover.
That's
you
cool.
got
Nice.
Right. And then this right here, this Detective 1096 is beautiful. The regular A cover. You get an Ashley Wood 1 in 25, which is nice. But look at that Derek Chew right there. Beautiful stuff. A lot of interesting stuff out this week. People talking about, but here's the books, right? Look at this freaking Lozano. Summer of Superman special. That's a fucking 10 right there. Hood, you got one. I knew you would get one, man. I knew it. Yeah. And the Zulo is so good too. There's the Jurgens 1 in 25. So pretty cool. There's a John Jiang Lobo cover too. It's pretty dope. They're re-releasing All-Star Superman, which is one of the greatest Superman stories ever told.
Oh, while this is loading, I forgot about the story that Drew and I were wandering around. It was Maria Wolf's birthday that past Saturday.
Yep.
Wow.
As well. Yeah. That was pretty cool. And then I felt like, and then I met up with Drew when he was doing a live show with Rose Besh. That was pretty cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go, you guys. Look at this fucking book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I missed that.
You guys, this is unreal. Holy shit. Yeah.
When did his rivals ship? Does anybody know?
I saw people have them in hand now.
Yeah, I saw some out there.
Okay.
So I would guess it's people that are close to Colorado, because isn't that where he's based out of? So you should be getting yours soon.
Depends what order he shipped. I'm supposed to get my Mark Spears Youngbloods, so by like Friday or Saturday. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that was
you mean
pretty
this?
Cool.
Man, look. Man, look. Wait, did that come from Rob's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. You live like 40 miles away.
we're in zone. We're in like zone 1, so it's like
I live 140 miles away. Okay, so like mine gets here. It says Friday, and that's the one extra day to go the last 20 miles in the boonies.
Love that cover. Here's the look
And
at the
I bought
spot
more,
foil.
so
They did it, or not spot
we'll
foil.
see who
spot.
has more.
This is so much better than just a black and white.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that. The color shift in the background.
Definitely love it.
Yeah, because he's done this to a couple covers, because he did that for the Magic cover as well.
Bro, that's a little thick for Campbell.
It's awesome. It's good.
Bro,
It's
just
fucking
get
good.
hey dude, it's 2025. Give us a little mo. A little mo. All the comic fans are all getting older, dude. Come on.
Yeah, he's realizing everyone's getting a little older.
Damn. Mama. That is a damn good cover. Look at that. You got Ji Hung Lee one that's good too. I even like the 1 in 25 Al Kaplan. The regular doesn't even have her on it, does it? Yeah. She just kind of.
Bro,
It's a good cover though.
You see that torso Wonder Woman, bro?
We haven't got to it yet, have we?
Now go up.
Oh, right here. Yeah, that's pretty badass. No, you don't think so? Oh, let me see. It's her face. There's something up with maybe the shadow.
It's also her sitting on that cheetah thing.
Yeah,
it's blending it in too much, like, so it's hard to tell where she starts and where the cheetah fur, like, you know.
Yeah, the boobs are cool.
Those boobs are cool.
Oh man.
I like that Sweeney Boo too. Look how badass that Sandoval cable is. That's the cable that I like.
Yeah.
Big badass mofo. And then that's a good cool Ghost Rider cover.
Ooh, a Marvel vs. Capcom cover.
That's a good one too. Who is that in there? Exceptional X-Men number 8. I'm not reading that. That's a good X-Men cover right there too. That Sowie one. This one's interesting. A 1 in 25 Phil Noto for Fantastic Four facsimile. Here's the Hulk vs. Godzilla.
Yeah, I saw those today.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That is dope. This one's really good right here. Check this one out. Both these are. These ones that look old school. The Nick Bradshaw one's good.
That's cool.
Look at that. That's kick ass. Really good job. That one's good too. Nick Bradshaw. Nick Bradshaw's badass. Iron Man number 7. Captain America. I like the Bagley. That's cool. That's weird.
See, that Nakayama's not too bad. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
it feels like that's inside the Death Star and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know?
Yeah.
Well, because you got to impress the Japanese artists or crowd. So it's definitely got to like step up, right? Because isn't that where Celebration is?
This Jedi Knights cover is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celebration is in Japan.
Yeah. What's his name should be there by now, right?
Yeah.
Parger.
Yeah. Look at these two. The 1 in 25 and the Stephanie Hans. That Stephanie Hans is awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Legacy of Vader number 3. You get the Doom stuff. I like this Kyle Hotz. Superior Avengers number 1. That's interesting. Linnell Francis Yu. Ultimate
that's cool.
Wolverine. That's what's going on in this? First appearance of Earth 6160 Phoenix. Vecchio design for Venomverse for this cover right here is on fire.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
This cover is we're going to be talking about this at the number 1 spot probably on Friday night.
DWJ. That's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah. God damn, that's good.
It's a major callback, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, is that amazing? That might be cover of the year.
It's up there, man.
Yeah, we got to add this to the list. Definitely. Look at that. That seriously might be cover of the year.
It's good.
On the list for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How much is it selling for? 18. I see it selling for 50.
Yeah,
right?
That book is a $50 book right now on eBay.
Oh wow.
What is it? Wolverine number 8.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all $50. Let's see what the sold sales are. Yeah, look at that. 45, 50, 39, 39. Some people got them cheap. Look at that. Is it even a ratio?
I thought it was just an open order.
It's
isn't
an
it?
open
it's
order.
open,
Oh
yeah.
my God, you guys. That's crazy.
Good, then everybody can have it.
Right? That's
Yeah, dude.
crazy.
I love it.
Hector Ortiz says, let's pump the brakes on cover of the year a little. Hell no, bro. That's what we do.
As long as they don't give it the Gleason treatment, or they just keep on changing the colors.
Oh yeah. Do all white version.
I sold a red one of those yesterday.
No, did you?
Little second print action, yeah.
My favorite
like-
was selling the red, white, and blue sets together.
I like that Archangel's back.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, that Wacky Races. Edwin Gallman. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
cover.
pretty good, man.
Right?
I like
Who's that top left Wacky Races? I feel
This
like
one
I
right
saw
here,
above that.
Linsner.
Windsor, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the Wacky Races, the hack.
Oh, nice.
Haven't heard so much from Frankie Villa like he used to, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love his work.
Yeah. He has that really good. Well, I'm thinking of Albuquerque. Is that really good? What's going on here? Come on, let's go. I didn't want to do that, did I? What is this? Too many tabs, you guys. Too many tabs.
And open browser.
Yeah.
That was a drug joke, everyone.
Is too many tabs ever a bad thing?
Jesus.
As long as you land back on the planet sometime.
That is true. As long as you don't land on your head, too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. We're back. Get rid of some of those tabs. And we're back. Cross our fingers. Don't sleep. Remember Helverine? Yeah. My computer is made of NASA. Did you guys see the what's her name went up into space and everybody's saying it's fake?
What's fake?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry,
Katy
yeah.
Perry.
Yeah, everybody's saying it was fake.
When they opened the
because
door from the inside, then they had to let her out from the outside.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
They had to redo it. They had to reshut it because it popped open. Yeah.
Always some bullshit, dude.
Right?
Bro, it can't go to space, man. Stanley Chapman can't even fake it right in 2025.
Mark Spears, Red Sonja, Army of Darkness.
No, that thing is. I'm sorry. I'm working on. I order those from Dynamite. Tell me that thing. I'm sorry. The color on those are just absolutely insane. I know there's a bunch of them, but I'm talking about the one basically where you're at right now.
These ones are good too. Just the white background.
The white background and the and like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there's a bunch, but those things are beautiful. I saw a picture of a real one. It's freaking nice.
Deadly Tales of Gunslinger #5, killer series.
Oh, it's almost like a thermal
I need to
version.
read that.
Or thermal vision of the Mark Spears said.
That's sick. Yeah. Mirror shot. That's cool. There's the Spirit Silent cover, Hack / Body Bags, Tim Seeley. I'm surprised Hive Comics didn't do a variant for the Hive.
James just didn't draw one up.
Yeah, right.
James' second ever cover.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
He can submit it in time. He can always do a later issue.
So one of these is one of the Spawnuary covers, right? Is it this one, the Taunton Revolver one? Because he's adding Spawnuary covers now to a lot of the Spawn books. But look at that Billy Kincaid cover. That's creepy.
Yeah.
That one's really good, though. Red Coat. That Rogue Sun. That's a dope cover right there. Same with that one, that homage. They're at the Walking Dead 111 Deluxe. Look at that. That's dope. That Portaccio.
Yeah, Will Skilled covers.
Yeah. Mothra. Load more. Turtles. Ooh, that's interesting. Popeye. Ooh, there you go. There's your Mario Brothers 2 homage. Andrew Tarasov. That's a pretty foil right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Bird City book.
Dude, I'm feeling that Marcus Williams. I don't know why he's pouring out the spinach though.
I like this one too. This is Jake Smith.
I like
one?
all three. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That one's good too. That one's really good. Holy cow. Tarasov.
I think I'm gonna start asking all the best artists to draw me a Popeye.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sveta
Shubina. Wow.
They're dropping another one, or is that it? Like tomorrow or something?
Oh my God, is that beautiful? I bought 2 of those. I hope Massive didn't cancel my freaking order. I gotta check. If Massive canceled my order, I'm gonna be pissed.
Sounds like a drama alert.
I know, right? That right there is cover of the year category too.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's good. It's really good.
That sucker.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't go down that path of collecting girls smoking cigarettes covers because there's quite a few of those.
Get ready for Sveta craziness. Sveta craziness is going to start happening soon, you guys. It's taking effect right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking effect.
Get out of there.
Hell yeah.
Mama.
It is Mama.
Dick Tracy Francavilla. Tommy Lee Edwards, Gotcha Man. That's kind of cool. Old school.
Caca.
You don't like that?
Well, I thought Sanford Green was killing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I saw a foil Bitter Root Sanford Green cover this week that I was like, oh my God, yeah.
Fuck, man.
Usagi. There's the Dyed Hard stuff. Kind of crazy. Load more. Ooh, Grim Fairy Tales. Here we go. Sonia Matis. Ooh. Speaking of cover of the year, Sonia Matis, who went all the way to the final four of the cover of the year last year, I believe. Look at that. Oh, man. Among the Dead. Sonia Matis variant from Zenoscope.
She don't look dead.
No, sir. No, sir. Oh, there's a 1 in 20 there, too.
She is alive.
What title is that?
Grim Fairy Tales, number 95. Need to get on that, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Need to get on that.
Mommy.
That's a good cover, too. Look at this. All these are good covers. What is this? Oni Press. Mine is a Long Lonesome Grave. All these are great.
Those are
that Matthew Roberts at the end, the Virgin, is really good.
Oh yeah, man. Even the regular is good with the title.
Oh, with the trade. I like how they did the trade.
Yeah, the trade is cool.
That's amazing.
Did we lose Clutch?
No, he said he'd be right back. Mercy Sparks. Shout out to Josh Blaylock. You got the Lunar exclusive. And number 1, this is the Sweet 16 re-release. Big deal. A lot of Mercy Sparks fans out there. That's the Zdarsky Wizard book that he's doing, I guess. And that is New Comic Book Day, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Yee, we got to talk about this, my friend. You snatched Hood's book, bro.
No, so I was meeting the other Sean, right? And wait,
Clutch or Forney?
Forney. So the price of it was like too good to
I'll be
pass
right
up.
back.
And then someone else was like semi interested in it, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go pick up this now, and if Red Hood wants it, I'll let him have first dibs at it. So I picked it up for you if you want it still.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Dude.
Yeah.
I will say, so I saw Sean Forney at the show too. I was working in Chris Rupp's booth, helping him out while he was doing his live stream on Saturday morning. But Sean came over with a little bag of cookies that he or his wife made for Rupp. And I was like, I can't eat these because these are for Rupp. They're not for me. And thank goodness when Rupp came back to the table, he's like, you want one? I'm like, yes. It was so hard to eat it because they were like, they're just big old fat cookies, man. They were so good.
I did hear about the cookies from Rupp Sunday when I saw him. So because when I stopped by his booth, he was already sold out of everything, like his wall books and all his boxes and stuff like that. And then because I've seen him at multiple shows, and I know that's always his goal is to be sold out of everything.
Ooh, hold on.
But I
look
did
at
pick
that.
up. I did pick up that one too as well.
So beautiful. Look. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the foil is awesome.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, he had those the vampies too, which were sick.
Are we showing off stuff that we just picked up from the con now?
Hell
Is that
yeah.
where
Hell yeah.
I'll show off stuff that I picked up.
Let's see what you got. Besides your you already showed the best piece.
I mean, I picked up, I'm a G.I. Joe fan too as well. So you have to pick up that, right? What else did I get here? Oh, yep, the trade. This one was pretty cool. The Greg Horn. The
Yeah, that's neat.
yeah, it's numbered to 150. So the female force for Mia, what's her last name from Resident Evil?
Jovovich.
Yep. The Mark Spears monsters.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
All right, that was one portfolio. Let's pull out the next one. I probably will end up pulling out duplicates of stuff, so forgive me. Oh, you got to pick up one of these, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Sick.
And then shout out to Drew too, so he hooked it up with one. I ran into JP McFly, so you may remember him from Ninja Funk, but this is his new book, The Dream Killers.
Oh, that's cool.
JPJ's.
Yeah, JPG
Great
McFly.
guy.
Yep. So this is his new publishing company. So be on the lookout for this as well.
Good.
Here's the foil.
Wow.
That's beautiful. That came out great.
Yeah. So Clutch is definitely right that the orange does pop. So big shout out to Webster Vaults for hooking it up with the David Finch foil for Absolute Batman #7.
That's just so good, man. Jesus.
Oh, I found this for $5.
That's great.
Yeah, I know, right? So I was like, kind of like,
Shout out
okay.
to Rick Remender.
Yeah, dude.
I got this signed by Jenny Prison.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
Yep. I stopped by Nomos's table with
That's a
Capture
good one.
Collectibles.
Yeah.
So the Rudy AO limited to 350. I thought it was a cool cover. Couldn't pass up on. You gotta get one of these.
Yeah, peachy.
Yeah. The Marvel Rivals #1.
Those on fire, right?
Yeah. I think I listed mine on eBay the first day, but it hasn't moved. But we'll see what happens.
There's a picture of you in our Google chat in line waiting for those.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I ended up on the video on the first day or whatever. So I thought that was kind of funny. This is the Comics for Kids booth. This is a Kevin Eastman cover that they had. So I figured it went to a good cause, and it's a limited Eastman cover. This is the Ivan Tao
That's sick.
Department of Truth 29. So I thought it was a really cool cover. I bought too much, I think.
No.
You only live once, bro.
Yeah. More of those turtle books, right? I think I'm going to give this away on Long Short. This lyrics. I think it's a Beachside exclusive. But he got it signed. And do y'all remember Mello for Prez? He's the one that hooked it up.
Oh, dope. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot what he changed his new handle to, so forgive me on that. But when we do give it away, I'll get the correct name. All right, I've shown that. Oh yeah, so you got to get multiples, right? Of stuff.
Countdown Comics. Countdown Comics is
there we go.
Prez's new. Yeah.
So multiple of the Marvel Rival sets.
Yeah, I heard from Countdown Comics today.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Let's see. I don't know if I have anything different in this last box, but I'll look through it real quick. But I also did the on-site grading. So, okay, this is a box for like what other people wanted me to pick up. But I think there's a couple of things in here. All right, here's that commission.
Oh, wow. That's so cool, bro.
Yeah, so if you want to see it up close, weird shadows.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. So there was other people like, oh, I kind of want that. When I stopped by the John Tyler Christopher booth, I picked
Oh,
this
that's
up.
badass.
Yeah, so it was the last one he had, so I thought it was cool.
Mama.
Brian asked me to
Super
pick up a
good.
copy, so this got your name on it. I figured Rhinoverse would probably want this, so I picked it up for him.
Dude, that's so nice.
I know, right? He didn't even ask. I just knew he was a. I found this for $5, so I was like, "Yes, I'll pick that up."
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
The 5 Ronin. Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
There you go.
$5. I was like,
yeah.
okay.
That's a tough one, man.
That's super tough, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, I have, I think a set, maybe 2 sets, but I was like, anytime I run into these for
You got to, man.
for less than $10 or whatever, then I'm going to pick it up. And then Drew hooked it up with a set.
Wow,
So
bangers.
all right, and then I did on-site grading, so I'll show the lowest grade first. This Bee and Puppy Cat #1, the Kickstarter variant. I hit a 9.2 on it.
That's dope.
I didn't even check the back. I didn't get it pressed. I was just like, kind of like, I was like, this is rare. Let me grade it, get it done.
Probably not easy to press anyway.
Probably not. I mean, it's a Kickstarter book, so I doubt they shipped it
Oh
properly.
wow,
anyway.
dude! I'm so glad you graded
So-
these.
Great.
Yeah, so I graded 2 of these. So this one hit a 9.8.
I could have sworn I ordered a couple of those and I never got them. I got to check.
Yeah, so I mean, wherever we ordered from, that's where
Where
Yeah.
did we order that from, Ye?
I
could
don't
look
remember.
it up, man.
So J. Scott Campbell's second print, the 1 in 25
That's badass.
magic cover. So
I
that
hate
hit a
you.
9.8.
I hate you.
Well, and then you gotta give a shout out to the homies, the KRS.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
So
KRS
it's
is
a 9.8.
killing it.
Yeah,
They haven't put out a
Micah.
bad cover yet.
yeah.
Mama
So,
Micah.
so's a Micah. This hit a 9.8. Neil Press as well. So I was pretty excited about that. I picked this up while I was at the con the last day. I was like, I had been kind of eyeing this. I did not pay sticker price. I never pay sticker price. So, and then the last book I got on-site grading, 9.9.
Bing bong.
Yeah,
Wow. Kiss my ass.
Sell it. Put it on eBay
Yeah, I know.
now.
yeah. I don't know what to price it, so you're
$3
y'all are
grand.
gonna have to,
$50. I'll buy it right now.
$3 grand.
yeah, it's not gonna be $50. I can tell you that.
50,000.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
Eugene
yeah. So,
has a message for you, Hood,
Oh yeah.
in the chat.
Let me see.
So great job on that, brother. Put it on
Yeah.
eBay now, ASAP.
yeah, exactly. So I just gotta list it on eBay, so and not stop being so lazy. I guess people want to auction for it in the chat right now. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Thanks, DT.
all right, who can you be $51?
It's dope.
Yeah, I could have sworn I ordered like 3 or 4 of those books, man. And then when I saw Ye with them, I was like, "What the fuck?" they
Clutch,
go to
did
his
you get
house?
any pickups any other than the Turner Reniger books?
May have grabbed a couple things. Picked up a couple things for the Spears this week or next week. So I grabbed myself a little
Nice run.
Shark.
Yeah.
shark.
One shark and one in the mail.
Nice.
that.
Love that.
That. I love the
There you
foil of this
go.
one. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Killer.
The purple looks
Grab
good. The
myself a
blue looks
little-
good.
That's
Nice.
beautiful.
One of those, and then our good buddy Tom Garcia came by and dropped off one of these bad boys.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
I love the perspective on that.
Yeah.
yeah, it's super
So
cool.
damn good.
Yeah, we had Tom had given me 2 because I sent him some of the other the Zartan ones, and then he I forgot to bring the Sajad CG or the Sajad G.I. Joe books to the cover price one, so I auctioned off one of those, and I think we got like $120 for it on stream, so that was
Not
pretty cool.
bad. For charity, that's even better.
This little
Oh, dude, that cover is so
fucking
damn
Tyler
good.
Kirkham.
Shout out to Davis
This is the
Ryder
one.
and
This
Tyler.
this is embossed foil blooded. It is so cool.
that is cool.
I
we
talked
had
to
a guy in
Davis
one of our
today.
chats specifically asked for those.
Crazy.
And I need to ask him if he has any more of those, man.
Wow.
They're only in I
was a
I
Davis
tried to
Ryder?
get some for my buddy JJ because he was like a big fan of my buddy Jesse as well, but he said that they're only in his mystery packs now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
And then had to do it.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Mama.
Little Ickpot.
Ickpot.
Got the dubs.
So good.
Nice.
Come around on Ickpot and certain things. Some
Same
things
with
I'm
me.
like, all right, you're just like we talked about too, man. Just like too crazy, but like there are some that are just like pretty perfect. And those, I really like those ones. And then I think me and a ton of other folks were scooping the Ottleys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Look how good that looks with the auto.
Dude, good.
I forgot to get those. I should have. Like his booth was always so busy too.
This was the banger of the foil outline. So good.
Yeah.
So yeah, got a bunch of those too. So they were pretty good. Well, honestly, I wasn't at the show too much, so I didn't get to get all the stuff I wanted to. But it was a good show. So
dope.
You should have just messaged me to do it.
You know what, dude? I'm not trying to like burden a ton of friends with like, hey, make you grab me this book or that book.
No,
I mean, if I'm already in that direction, anyways. So.
I know, man, but it's like also, dude, you guys are out there. Everyone pays their way to get to a show. You got to make your loot to get this stuff back, man. So I always feel bad about that stuff. Like some people will definitely take up. I think Drew, kindly enough, got me one of the JTC Mary Janes, so that was awesome of him. But
nice,
yeah,
it's so good. That definitely was possibly the best of the show. I do like that.
I do like that cover a lot too. Yeah.
I gotta wait till
I kind of
Tuesday
mine on Whatnot though
to get my unholy ones. My Mark Spears unholy till Tuesday. Davis Ryder and Comic Tom.
Dude, those things are so beautiful.
Yeah, those are crazy.
That was such
oddly didn't have a limit, but he definitely had a line at his booth like all throughout the day. Every time
it was crazy over there too.
Yes. So like
they increased the price on those books too.
Wow.
Because they had listed on them online, I think, for one price, and then they I think they did a live stream and sales went bananas, and so they were like, well, let's increase it. So that foil one was like $100 at the show.
Oh, was it $100 at the show?
But you got a free signature. So
yeah, I found I posted it on IG, the first appearance of retailer incentive of what's her name, the Transformer?
RC?
I think it's RC.
No. Is that
sick? That's dope. Look at that.
Yeah, but also once I bought the OA, I didn't want to spend.
Let me see that again. Hold on, put that up, bud.
You're tapped out.
Oh yeah, dude, that's dope.
Oh, Windblade. It's Windblade.
Windblade. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna send this off to get graded. This thing, it's a low print run, big time. One guy has it for $1,000 on eBay.
Yeah, you need to send that off, bro. You definitely got to send that off. All right. Okay, I want to give a quick shout out to our boy Sebastian over at Stranger Comics. They do have a Kickstarter that's getting ready to end for Niobe and Dura number 1 through 3 and Tales of Asundra volume 2 1 through 4. You guys can go check it out. It is on Kickstarter. You guys know we love Sebastian over here. Stranger Comics, everything that he's got going on. He's been one of the OG homies. So make sure you guys go check it out. I'll drop the link in the chat. Really good stuff.
They just added back some. They said there was a problem with the Kickstarter at the beginning, like a sort of a. So they added back some of the original incentives that people missed out on, so you can get that and
it's great.
Yeah.
And these are great. Look at how beautiful.
Look at the Zoo Orzu. That is absolutely insane, man.
Yeah. Limited. Is it limited? There's only 43 gold, 36 silver, 20 virgins. Is that what he's saying? Or is that the number? 15 virgin? I don't know what that means. But that's great, man. So this one's good too. They're all good. That one, Silence the Lamb one's really good. So go check it out. Link is in the chat. They did an Akira one. There's your medals. Jay Lee. A one-on-one variant Tales of the Thunder Volume 2 Death Note homage with your name written in the Death Note. That's kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Watch out. Watch
Right?
out.
That's nuts.
So once you get it, what happens?
And if you're ever at any cons, you guys, make sure you stop by Stranger Comics booths. It's one of the best booths at cons. Seb is just one of the best. He'll tell you everything about Stranger Comics. And
look deeply into his eyes.
Yeah, don't look deeply into his eyes.
A lot of comic books.
Yeah, if you look into his eyes, man, like boom, it's over.
Yeah, totally, man. That's a great cover too. Hold on, let me put that up.
I just opened the box.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
When'd you get that?
Wow.
I just won it.
Okay.
So yeah, I just won this. I'm very happy to win this. I've never even missed one of these things.
That's awesome.
To say the least. And I won something else. I mean, we all know what it looks like, but still freaking cool, man. Never held one of these.
Yeah, dude.
And I just realized there was a box by the door, and you know I'm busy when you don't open this up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Hell
gorgeous, man. Fucking amazing. God, that takes me back. That takes me back big time.
Yeah. This is what's the deals? One per store, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than the black, I think this is the rarest, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there a white?
There's a white.
I think the white's an error though, right?
Yeah, it's an error.
Well, same with the black.
Is there a green error?
No, the white's not an error. The white is a foreign version. The black is an error.
Dude, I'm gonna need a flashlight on this. This can be tempting not to keep this puppy in here, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Go from $600 to $1,500 in a heartbeat.
My money's on leg. Let's do it, bro.
I'm just gonna enjoy it. Well, dude, it's if there's scratches in the foil and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be on.
Well, there's a couple of things you can do, big leg, that I've learned over a couple of years.
I'll send it to you. Oh man, this corner.
It'd be an honor.
Oh no, that's part of it. I'll send it to you, man. You said you can do whatever, dude. Let's go. Too busy to press
Too busy to press your own books.
A little bit. Next month.
So you send it to the guy that used to ask you like 100 questions a day, like 20 years ago.
I remember telling Leg, "Hey, I'm doing this. Am I doing it right?" And he goes, "Sounds right."
Oh no, is the book on
That's
fire?
all I needed, man. Okay, it's confirmed.
Is the book melted together? All right.
So also shout out to DT who reminded me to talk about this as another Kickstarter for Ruxy Vampire, and this has a Sveta cover. It's only got 40 hours left, so this is a really good Sveta cover right there.
Oh man, look at me, another Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh man, he just
What's
increased
the Kickstarter?
He just increased the print count by like 50 books now.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Bro, I got in so many Kickstarters last year that I'm sitting here like,
oh wait, whoa,
thousands of dollars with absolutely nothing has been mailed to me.
Fang.
They always show up when you forget you ordered them.
Bro,
That's by
bang, bro. Bang.
like I started getting notifications that I was getting the Boom one in. I was like, kind of like, oh, I forgot I ordered that. And I'm like, and then it reminded me, where's my pre-code horror ones? No, I've read the updates.
Oh, look at that one.
Those are cool. Holy Bones.
Yeah.
So we got Ruxy Vampire.
Yep, Ruxy Vampire. So pretty dope. Sveta's cover is cover F. Cover F. So very good shit.
Dude, I got one. I got one where I bought all the gold number ones for like a good amount of money. I really liked all the covers.
Yeah,
for these pinup ones, and there's all golds and they're all 101s.
Wow.
And all I know, these motherfuckers better come 9.9s or 10s. That's all I can say, dude. I will be like, I know you only printed one, but you're printing another. I'll put a bullet hole on this one.
That's good. You better
I,
print me another one, bro.
Have you guys seen the? I know Mr. Longshort posted this, but I got to show this again. This is the Scarlet book I was talking about, the Camo Scarlet. Yeah,
that's nice. Who did that?
What?
That's good.
Who did that?
This is the camouflage one by who was it? I'm forgetting the name right now. But it's the camouflage ones that he's been doing, that artist has been doing. Chat, let us know if you remember the artist. Yeah. But I got some more good shit to show you guys. Check this out. Look at this. This is by an artist, Raphael Rohn. Look at this. Screen printing. A print or a shirt, but look at the art on this.
Oh, that's cool.
It is beautiful.
It's just more and more detailed.
That's insane. Holy smokes.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That should be a comic cover, not a. It should be both a t-shirt and a comic cover.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, Raphael Rohn, give that guy a follow. And then shout out to our boy Art by Fitz. Coming up on the 19th, he's doing this really cool stuff at Cargo Street where he's got all these prints that he's doing, and you guys can check it out. Look, I mean, his art is like, he's about ready to fucking just blow up. This is he did those pink nugs. Remember the pink nugs that I showed the other day? They're the little pot pins that are so good. But he's doing he's got limited to 25, limited to 10, and limited to 1 of 1s of some art that he's doing. So it's the pink eggs and grams thing that he's got going on. So make sure you guys look at that. That's so dope. Such a dope print. So, and then if you guys remember, this is hold on, let me show you the pink nugs. Here you go. Look at this. Pink eggs and grams, a limited collectible experience. So it comes with, here's the box. Okay, let me show you what you get in this. This is crazy. There's ashtrays. Right? Rolling papers.
Oh, tight. Oh, pink rolling papers.
Pink rolling papers, bro. And tips.
Oh, sweet. I love you.
Here's the pin. And it looks like a pink nug. You get a little keychain.
That's awesome.
Right? His art is so good. I actually want to get Fitz on again. So I'm going to hit him up after this sale to bring him on to have him talk about this, because this is so smart to me. Look at this. Look at this post that he made. Oh, it's fucking great, dude. So very, we had him on before where we've talked about how we love his style and how we talked about Hebrew Brantley and how much of an influence he was on his art. And I just think that his art style is amazing and he's going to absolutely blow up. So we're going to have him on.
He sent me some artwork. I pressed some books for him and He
Yeah.
traded me some art.
He's
So
got.
that was pretty cool.
I'm getting ready to frame this. I picked up this. Let me show you. I'm getting ready to frame it. I want to get him to sign it though.
He should have the Dr. J one on there.
Yeah, the Dr. J one's on here. So I got this. Badass.
That's nice.
All right. So I'm gonna be putting that up behind me. Dr. J is on here. So good. I love his lemon heads design. He's got this family called the Lemon Heads. It's so good. Where's the? I love that too.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's the Jordan Andre 3000. Look, there's the Lemon Heads. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And look at this. Look at that. That is just such his art style is so dope.
Yeah.
18 by 24. He sells original art too. He's got his own gallery, which is badass. Here's his. I love this.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I want to find. There's more of the Lemonhead stuff. It's a dope Spider Punk. Where's that doctor? Is that the Dr. J? Yeah, that's one of the Dr. J's. Right?
Yeah, that's design variant, if you will.
Look at that. That's dope.
Where is it? I think it's further down.
Look at that one.
So that black man, that one over the I pressed that. I think it's the highest graded one.
You got the highest graded one for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very rare book.
Yeah, I got it in a 9.6 for him.
Yeah, this is a great post. Drew Blackman, aka Stephen Thomas, for Black History Month. Yes, people, he's a real character and he's dope as fuck. Created by Tom Floyd and distributed by Leader Comics in 1981, he survived a lab explosion and gains the powers of super strength, invulnerability, and flight. Hit up my man Black Key Comics for all the Black History facts and comics.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess he deleted the part where he said, I just want to send a shout out to Red Hood for pressing the book. I think he deleted that part.
Is he Texas or what?
Implied.
I think he's in the Midwest.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Texas, Midwest, you know.
So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
gonna be dope.
Texas is everywhere, if you didn't know.
I'm gonna be calling him this week to I'm gonna commission him to do one of the Beyond Wednesday shirts. I'm gonna get him to do the sign language shirt. So it's gonna be dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, look at this Sajad Shah for sketch, you guys. This is one of the best sketch covers I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
Dude, what he does, if you guys don't watch him with Drew, you can watch him with whoever. I said watch him with Drew. But to watch what he does on there and I'll be honest, man, like a lot of those while he's drawing will end lower than like what you'd pay for a commission, and he is still going. Like just because the auction ends, he's not gonna like quit. You know what I mean? Watching Sajad do his work in real time is absolutely amazing. You know, your show with him was absolutely great, Sean.
It was fun, man. It's just awesome, like knowing that guy for so long and getting to do stuff with him, man. He killed it.
Yeah, you can totally tell how like you guys laughed. He would be uncomfortable.
Like he did. He
was
did
absolutely is it.
Oh yeah, look at that guy. He did this on the stream for a customer.
Wow.
Good lord.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. I watched that one live. Sometimes, yeah, with Sajad, here's the deal.
This one.
Like it's just me watching. So you guys would know better than I am, but I'm watching
Dude,
you
that's
and Drew.
badass, dude.
And like when he's going off like that, like you guys need to start Sajad at like 5-minute timers. Because if the bidding ends because people are broke or whatever, I don't want to say it. Like, you know, if you saw that, I mean, like say that ended at 300. I mean, tell me you're not going to go 500 if you're the biggest Battle Beast fan, you know? So
Look at this, you guys. How quick this is. It's sped up, but still. I love seeing these.
Oh wow.
It's dope, dude.
He did he was on Drew's. He did a half Venom, half Carnage. Sick.
Oh,
as
that's
hell.
cool.
Yeah, man.
Just red Sharpie.
And face matchups are pretty hard to pull off too.
Yeah. That's dope.
That's brilliant.
Oh, fun as
Wow.
hell.
Good.
So look at that freaking holy
And
cow.
plus, he can work so fast. Like if you're gonna grab somebody for a commission, it's not just talent level. Like know that he's gonna be able to get something to you that's amazing because he can. I haven't seen. Maybe I don't know. Rose Bash is pretty quick on her sketches.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean it's a digital world out there, so you're just not gonna get what you would have got back in the day. As far as time.
Frank Miller does sketches in 1 minute.
So do I, dude. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, this one is so good though.
I'm just playing.
Look at this thing.
Wow.
Right?
Oh wow, there we go.
Colors,
Oh.
Jesus.
That is amazing.
God, I love comic books, man.
I know, isn't it? It's totally. It's so crazy how much this hobby and this and this art form geeks me out.
It's more. I mean, it's just.
So
Bro.
that's the Shad Shah. You guys make sure you guys go follow him on IG. Look at this.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Don Dos
Damn.
Santos.
damn.
Yeah. Oils
Damn.
on board. Yeah.
Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
great, man.
Uh-huh.
CAW TCG best sketches start at $2,000.
Dan Dos Santos.
But again, we're gonna refer back to Wanted Comics. You should be watching his shows or Big Clutch's shows when they have Rose on and she's doing sketches. Just saying.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean that's her price. It's $2,000 to get her to do a commission. So
It's crazy.
He did all these for
Well,
Marvel
yeah, dude.
Masterpieces. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Actually, don't watch Drew shows. I'll be bidding on commissions if you need me though.
Okay, continue on.
Dude, this dude's fucking badass.
I've showed
dude.
you this artist before. Tanya Gomelskaya. Look at this. This chick is
Nah, that's too scary, dude. Go to the
next
next.
level, bro. You think,
Bro.
look at this.
That's crazy. Wow.
Next level.
Mark Spears. She's brilliant.
Mark's
She's
in the
draw
chat.
monsters.
What up, Mark?
Mark.
Look at that.
So the real secret is, it's not actually like a model, it's actually real flesh. So
She actually killed these people.
yeah.
Look at that. Oh my god, dude.
Those are
Bro,
crazy.
that's scary, dude.
Nah, I'm good, man.
Ah.
I'm fine.
What if you went to someone's house that had this kind of stuff?
I
Bet
would
you could make
totally
more
want one of
making,
those,
like,
dude.
Porn style, but
So good.
Right? Mark. So that's scary.
the monsters guy's scared.
All right, look at this.
Whoa.
Shout out to Rick Remender,
Play the
Brian
music.
Posehn, Brett Parson for the amazing Grommet series. I love
and the
this
coloring.
image. Look at
Is
that.
there music to go with this?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is there?
There was, unless he made it out of a.
Maybe he took it out.
Is that the cover?
No, I don't know what this is, man. But
No. That's
They
just
made
like
it look
it's
like
like
a
an ad.
fucking flyer, dude.
Well,
an
that's
ad.
well, yeah, they made it.
it's supposed
that.
to be a little flyer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've
That's
been
the
looking
original
up Moreno
cover.
and Dionisio, the colorist as well. Just great stuff, man. And if you read the series, if you read this, like the background on this is just insane. You look so deep. It took so long to make this, I think. If you just look deep in every picture, every single page is just absolutely amazing. Parsons so great on this. So
We got to get all three of them on, hopefully at some point. Hint, hint.
absolutely. I did actually message Rick and told him how great this was. Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homer.
Next level
yeah.
shit. So
Did you have the link, the skateboards that dropped?
that's what I'm trying to find, the skateboard stuff.
Let me see. Sean texted to me.
There it is.
I did.
Oh wow. That is dope.
The other one though, let me try to find it. I'll put in the, because I like all, but the Mohawk one.
Oh, the one Brian had?
The one that was just in the flyer there.
Yeah.
Well, we've got him.
The skated die.
We got Clutch to sign. Posehn signed some for Clutch.
Yeah.
When I was lucky enough to talk to Posehn, who signed those grommets for me. All the stuff that I showed on the show. Yeah, I put a link to the skate decks. You could probably go up one level. Sean sent me the specific one, but it's on Giant Generator. But that's Tim Barron specific though.
Dude, Tim Barron's been dropping some crazy shit lately.
Well, Tim Barron got at the arcade stuff. I already asked him to reveal a gun here. But yeah. But no, I put the skateboard deck link in there. In the
private chat? Put it in the private chat.
I did. No, I put it in just the Google chat because I have it on my phone. I can't put it in this one.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I either got to take down a skateboard. There's like 3 deck designs though. It's the one that you saw. So if you probably go one or go back to store or something like that, you can probably see them all. There you go.
Yeah, we
so
showed
those are
these
dropping.
two.
All 3 of. I mean, you know me. I'm gonna do the Skate and Destroy, or the first one with all 3 of them in there. Maybe, yeah, that's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
So good. You're so good.
Super glossy.
Beautiful. All right. This might be cover of the year candidate too. Unfortunately, it's with 616, but it is gorgeous. Cedric Pouliot killed this. Absolutely killed it. Look at that. Just fucking amazing. That's one of the best covers of Baroness covers I've seen in a long time.
Wow, that's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Is that an actual cover? Or is that just a fan art?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Actual
actual.
cover.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, 6. Okay, you don't want to say it.
I said it.
I still
Unfortunately,
think
it's
they
616.
missed the mark by not having that actually look like one of the missiles from
Agree.
one of the Cobra vehicles.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Totally, bro. But she
You
is
know.
amazing. Just fucking Cedric Pouliot is just next level. So
I mean, no worries, Clutch. There's always time for the second print.
Frank Cho.
Very true.
Cho's the man.
Look at that.
Best tongue-in-cheek in comics history, possibly.
Mama.
Tongue in cheeks, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Bread and butter.
Mama.
Damn, that cover is good. Somebody got this at
Daredevil.
CTE too.
What the fuck?
Hey. I didn't even stop by his booth because I know how expensive his commissions cost. I feel like it's like what I think it's above that 2K mark, isn't it? For his commissions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably. And well, he sells his stuff on Nerdcrawler on the website.
Oh yeah, that's even worse then. So you're
Yeah.
paying like $10,000 for a sketch
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Damn, that's good though. And then we have shout out to our boy Mark. We've got look at all these exclusives. You can only get these at Huntsville. These are monster books that have never been exclusive. There's only 50 made of A. There's only 10 made of B. Only 10 made of C. Only 200 made of D. Only 30 made of E. 10 made of F. And 50 made of G. And then there's 100 H. And then he's got a bunch of the Mark Spears. And then the Megatron. And then of course he's gonna have the Zartan books. So absolutely awesome.
Little hint, the bottom right there, you can if you're going, you can already purchase those online.
There you go.
Because you buy those through. So go to the Huntsville Expo site.
Yeah.
Go to merchandise or whatever, and it's it's the only comic I think you can buy there. So.
Yep. So it's coming up soon.
Kenny, voice of Lionel and the Thundercats, going to be there as well. Very key on those.
You're gonna be Mark's bodyguard, bro. Y'all are gonna get run over, bro.
We're gonna. I mean, look, that's what we let the big boys out.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, that's why I'm not attending this con because I'm too small. Like I get crushed.
You remember when Isaiah was leaving the court after they lost to MJ? The way he was ducking and dodging, like that. That's gonna be Mark, bro.
Yeah.
Get out of my way,
Aaron. We could rock it and Groot it, dude. Put it together, dude.
Nice.
Kicking and pushing, man.
That'd be hilarious.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited
Get
for
in
Mark,
line.
man. This is good. This is like,
I need everyone's attention.
yeah,
Please
bro.
calm down.
Right. I need everybody to shut up.
Mark will get to you in just a second.
Yeah.
Some Peach Pomoko going on.
It's gonna be a great time. I wish I was going with you guys. You guys are gonna have a blast.
Hey, make sure you take a lot of videos, Sean.
Unlike New York, man, I don't know. Alabama might be open carry, so I'd be a little more careful around there. I'm not sure.
Listen, good buddy, you're gonna smear that signature for me. Like
we know, I've been to Tuscaloosa a few times, but I didn't bring it. I didn't bring any weapons on the plane.
Hey, Mark draws a lot of sports, like Bird and Magic and stuff like that. You go on his IG, dude, and you're just like, damn.
Well, if Alabama's like Texas, you can just buy a gun in the parking lot.
Allegedly.
No, in Texas is legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like in Vegas, they have a liquor store when you get off the plane. Same thing. You just buy.
Yeah. That's gonna be a great con. All right, look this dude out.
Oh man.
Ben Frost.
Oh man.
And it's look
blotter.
at it. It's blotter paper.
That's awesome.
Hey, Chad Cave goes, I heard Mark Spears killed 3 men in a bar with a pencil. A fucking pencil. Fucking Chad, bro.
Mark says, I'm ready to smear some books.
There you go, baby.
So we really
Mark, I'll shoot you the link after the show, brother. You can come hang out.
I really feel like we need a Mark. I think we need a smears remark.
So what
dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm crazy, but I'm smart.
So this is going to be available this Friday. It's a limited drop. So Friday 4/18 at 12 p.m. till 4/21 at 12 p.m. So Friday to Monday it'll be available. $75 per blotter or by set for $425. I don't know what the set means. I guess you can get more. I guess he's done more of these blotters. Let's take a look. This dude's badass. Oh yeah, look at all these. He's got the
Smurf.
He's got a,
hey, dude, Miss Piggy Ozempic, bro.
Right?
That's badass. Dude.
Smurfs Volume. Cialis by
Bippy Le Pew.
Look at the mushrooms with Chip and Dale, dude. That's great.
Man.
Oh, dude, that is cool. So,
if I ever show you something like that, you got to be careful with it. Like
yeah.
don't lick your hands beforehand. Just saying.
Oh man, look at that Skittles one. This is pretty
Morphine.
cool. Look how cool these are.
So he just does
That's
a bunch of
awesome.
blotter art and like.
It's
like,
not
on
all
drug.
blotter art. This is
okay.
actual like boxes. He did the art on the boxes.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, this guy's badass. A really good artist. Look at the Ozempic. You remember that episode of when he tied up the fat?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, dude. So there you go. That's a dope Pearl Jam poster. And then next, shout out to our boy Chad Keith. Look at this. You kidding me?
Dude.
Nuclear Blast Records original painting. That is badass.
Oh, I think there's some good bands on that label.
Hell yeah, bro. That's epic. Look at that.
I'm trying to remember my favorite band from
shirts are awesome. So you can get these at the Nuclear Blast store.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? His art is so amazing. I sold one of his Creep Show covers that Drew did with him this week. Just really good. And then finally, shout out to our boy Jay Stevens. Doing his nice little homage that we all know. This is for Catacomb of Torment #1. New EC Comics variant he's doing from Oni Press. Cool. Let me go to the article real quick here. Look at this. That's awesome. Total Jay Stevens style. I love that. Oh, I would love to own one of these. I think Nate was looking for one of these at one point. I don't know if he's still
Everybody's
looking.
looked at one point, man, and I remember thinking like,
I know, dude.
Having like passing like a 2.0 for like $800-900 or something. Like, I don't know. There's a piece missing from the little corner, and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking, dude? A 2.0 is like what, $400-500?
Well, because it was during pandemic. I know Nate was looking at a copy and he was negotiating out on a deal for a raw copy, if I'm not mistaken. But then I think at the end of the day, he ended up passing on it, which would have actually probably been the last opportunity to buy a book like that before it went nuclear.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike McComb chilling in the chat. What up, Pool Boy? Good to see you, brother. Speaking of Pool Boy, we talked about this last Saturday. Billy's got a Exquisite Corpses Pool Boy that you guys can pick up. He made some available for everybody early last week, but you can go get them. Look at that. Really good. Dude, this series is going to just destroy. We've seen 2 great covers out of it already. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming from this series, and the series is going to be killer.
Forward to that.
Yeah. So, and then of course, we talked about another great cover. Yeah, that's a Foxy cover, right? Cover price.
It's a great
Foxy cover.
Yeah.
And also we talked about the Art of Carol variant that is going to be absolutely unreal. That we had specially available last week. So, yeah, it's going to be good shit. So, Jay Stevens, Pool Boy, Frank Cho, Chad Keith, all of our favorite artists. We love it. Good shit, you guys. Keep up the good work. You guys got anything else you got coming up this week? You guys got any sales? Leg, you got a leg and clutch? You guys got both sales?
Before we close out the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I'm going to, believe it or not. So there's tomorrow in the middle of nowhere in a place called Pioneer Town under a different name. Green Day is playing. There's like 2 out of the 3 of them or whatever like that. But it is Billy Joe. They showed their picture and then they changed the picture because it started selling with $50 tickets. Well, 60 with fees. something like that. And if you look up Pioneer Town, California, like there's a place called Pappy and Harriet's that's been around for 100 years.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I'm headed to Pappy and Harriet's tomorrow, and we grabbed an Airbnb with a few of us. So anyway, long story short, no eBay tomorrow. No eBay sale that I do. Thursdays, whatever. I do my Friday sale. We're definitely going to be still working hard towards Huntsville. We'll be live there, and going to be some really good stuff coming up. But yeah, next one Friday, I might be doing a Saturday sale because I'll be traveling and such. End of next week. Everybody needs travel money, so there's look for me for a possible Saturday sale. I was thinking maybe Spidey and some slabs or something like that. So I haven't done that many themed sales. I kind of just keep it like I have so much different stuff that I kind of keep it to the audience. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on, man. Yeah, just check out eBay Live. Follow my Instagram for that, and do have the Facebook now. So I actually did that, but that's slowly building, and it just seems like a necessary evil. So
yeah, hell yeah. What you got there?
Going on? Yeah,
I'm trying to peek at
what do you got? What do you got?
has.
Yeah, what do you have, Sean? I don't care what I have about me.
So WonderCon yesterday's they had their slabs for Invincible slabs. So I picked up a bunch, and I need to do a break show with these.
Do you mean at C2E2?
Huh?
Do you mean C2E2?
Yeah, these are at WonderCon. These ones.
I didn't see those. Where were they at?
And they're walking at their booth.
Oh, I didn't even see the yesterday's booth. I walked on that thing like 75 times.
Like the Walking Dead ones, and they had the Invincible ones. And I think I grabbed I got them the last one. I think they sold out of the Invincible ones, but I got myself a grip.
That's sick, bro.
Well, good idea, man.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna do a break show with these at some point.
Oh yeah, dude, I did well on those for San Diego.
Oh, you should do a snake draft.
Yeah, I hit some golds and stuff. I didn't do a break show. I just threw them on eBay when I was done, the ones I didn't want, and they did well. They did well.
You should do a snake draft where you do like 6 spots or whatever you have, and then make sure all 6 of the spots sell out, and then randomize the list of who picks the order, or who gets to pick first, and then open them all at once, and then then you go down the list.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Check this out.
Good idea. Break it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a fair way to do it.
Yeah.
Randomize it, and then so that way, if someone's after a certain card in that set, then they don't. As soon as it gets pulled or whatever, then it's no one else is buying any of the rest. Yeah. I'm sure you won't have a problem selling them no matter what, but it's a fun way to do a break like that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What is that, Hood?
Is that
my buddy's shop, and he's got a first edition, excuse me, Pokemon. $1,100 for that pack.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Oh yeah, but you definitely
sell it for that? Did he sell it for that?
That's what he's selling it for, and he's got more packs coming from a collection that he bought.
Unreal, dude.
And then he had all of these like Silverhawks and that General Lee.
That's sick, bro. Most Wanted
you
comics in Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you just take that pack and then you send it to PSA.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Very cool. Sick. Sick. Okay, finally, before we call it a night, you guys, I want to show off one artist that I've talked about before on this channel. This specifically, the post or the piece of art that I talked about when I first saw it is way back when, is this amazing samurai piece.
Oh yeah,
with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
You guys remember this?
Mm-hmm.
So good. This is by Naomi Griffin. She turned out to be an amazing comic book cover artist. She's doing all the amazing stuff at Keen Spot, the Stitches covers.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So she is going to come on hopefully soon. Look at these paintings. These are all her paintings. These are 1 hour paintings that she does.
Damn.
Yeah. 1 hour.
Hey, bro, sweep the leg, bro.
All right.
Did you see that?
Dude, she's amazing. Check this. Look
That's
at
badass,
this. Yeah,
dude.
look at this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So she's gonna I've been trying to get her on for a while, and she said hopefully she'll be able to make it on next week. So I'm gonna try and bring her on next Wednesday. That's the plan.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. She is one of the really talented new artists out there. She's doing great stuff.
Yeah, you found her shit like a couple of years ago, Brian.
Yeah, bro. It was a while ago.
I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That would make an awesome cover right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
an
Papa
original
Duke.
story with that character. Something like
Yeah.
It's already a character. It's Afro Samurai.
Yep. Afro Samurai.
okay.
Yep.
I never read it.
Yeah, it's cartoon. Remember it?
Yeah.
Oh,
cartoon.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
bro.
look how good that is.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah.
It's like ganja.
Yeah.
Versus Lemonade though.
So hopefully she'll be on next week with us. Shout out to our boy Sebastian. He wasn't able to make it tonight, but he's gonna come on maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. So appreciate him. Make sure you guys go check out Stranger Comics Kickstarter that ends soon. Go check out the Sveta Kickstarter that ends soon. Shout out to our boys at Cover Price, who we love immensely. Keep doing great things, you guys. You guys are the best.
P forever.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and that being said, we'll see you soon. Mark, I'll send you the link, brother. Adios.